Hello, Toy Collector fans. Universal Toy Collector here, and Scuba Pete, and welcome to the channel. It's the 1000th subscriber giveaway. Yes, I finally made it. Well, I made it a few weeks back, but I just wanted to double check and be sure that I was going to be on 1000 subs when I did the giveaway. Thank you very much. That's an awesome background. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. So I've got the wheel. But before we get into the wheel, Scuba, how are you?
I am well. You know, we're back from Joe Fest the other weekend, and you know, still buying toys, still working on the Tiki Bar. I have brought a few samples of not Joe Fest stuff. This is just things picked up after Joe Fest because toy collecting must go on. So,
absolutely. I mean, how is the toy room going? Because I mean, it's been a while since we've properly spoken on a live stream. So
it has been a long time. The toy room is kind of it's been in a holding pattern because we had like the spring. I had Michael French and Matt come and stay for the Great Ohio Toy Show.
Wow.
And then Chris Miwa was just here like 2 weeks ago. I mean, so it's been more of a living room, place for them to escape the cats, cat-free zone. And so the toys they're here, but work has slowed to a crawl because my spare time, let's be honest, it's been Tiki Bar, like any kind of energy I get. So
I mean, how much time have you spent on that Tiki Bar?
Oh my gosh. If you calculated it out into like full days, I bet I've spent easily a month of days worth working on that. I mean, from like little weird stuff, lighting to like full on Leslie and I carving lumber and torching it and staining it. And, she's been awesome helping me get like the grass cloth thatch stuff up on the walls. And it's mental. Yeah, it really is.
I bet you'd be glad when it's properly finished and complete, and you can just sit back and relax and enjoy.
Be like, oh my gosh, let me fix you a drink from the bar.
Oh man, that is so cool. And I know you're going to be on a live stream later on with Shabby and stuff like that. But you had Chris Miwa stay with you. I mean, how did he find the whole experience?
He had a big time. It was his first trip to America. So he flew in here to Louisville and wanted to road trip with us. So we decided to make it as special as we could. So if you haven't watched that on Chasing 80s Toys, he did a very cool travel log of the whole trip. But, we live around cave country. So we're like, okay, let's hit the road Thursday morning. We'll hit a cave that's got a little bit of pioneer Native American history to it that we'd never been to. So it was new to all three of us. We took him to a Mexican restaurant where he's not into spicy foods. So, that was like, okay, you might like this, you might like that. But he was digging it. And then we took him to a Tiki Bar down in Nashville because our idea was, we're not trying to get to Augusta, Georgia all in one big, 9-hour push.
Yeah. Oh, was that 9 hours?
Yeah, it's 9 hours.
Wow.
And we're like, we'll probably break him if we try to like, no, you're staying in the car, mister.
Yeah.
Not pull over, So we were like, let's just get to Nashville. And we went to Chopper Tiki Bar, which is a proper cool robot themed tiki bar.
Yeah.
And had some libations. And then we pretty much hit the hay early because the next Friday morning, which is, Friday night's the preview night for Joe Fest. Super early and drove down to Chattanooga to the Chickamauga Civil War battlefield, which Leslie and I have never stopped at. It's one of those like right when it's around you tend to go, oh yeah, one day we ought to. So we were like, that was on our plan. So got to check that out. And then it was time to hang out with all the friends that coalesced in Augusta. It was
I've seen the videos and I've seen the pictures, and I was like, wow, it does look great. And it's one place. I mean, crikey, even Georgie's now saying we've got to get to
it's a hell of a toy show. And again, I bought very little G.I. Joe stuff and a whole lot of everything else. And it really is, I keep telling friends here in the States. I'm like, don't let the name fool you, because they're like, I don't really collect G.I. Joe. I'm more of Star Wars or and I'm like, yes, please come.
Yeah. Oh no. We will. And well, hopefully our financial situation is starting to hopefully ease and get a little bit better. I've just got to stop buying toys, Scuba. That's the problem. That's the problem. So, bloody hell! I've got to say hello to the chat. I do apologise.
Oh yeah, the chat.
Hello, Gap. How are you? Nice you to join us. He's saying hello all. What's this? Live in 2 hours. What? Blimey hell! When did you go? Blimey, he's been in for ages.
Early bird.
Congratulations on 1,000 subs. Thank you very much. It will remain to be seen whether I stay on 1,000 subs after this live streaming giveaway. Who knows? Who cares? It's all good. 90 minutes to go. Wow, we did like proper clock counting down there. We've got Kieran Ball. Hello, sir.
Hey,
calm down, Gap. Absolutely. How are you? We've got Des T. Good evening, all, and congratulations on 1K again, Stu and Georgie. Yes. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. We've got Boba Hicks. Hello, sir. Hey, how are you? Nice to join us. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. And I've got to say, I do appreciate everybody's support as well. So that is very much appreciated. Thank you. Zoe T. Hello there, my pub quiz co-host. So we've got the final of that tomorrow. So looking forward to that. We've got people saying hello. We've got Tony Z. Evening, Stu, Scuba, and chat and friends. Hello, sir. How are you? Nice you to join us. Thank you very much. We've got Jonathan Redmond. Hello. Good evening, Stu, Pete. The
Wheel of Broken Dreams.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Yeah, who's this? Gary Moore. Hello there. Hello to you, sir. How are you?
Mr. Moore.
Well. Thank you very much for joining us. Have we got anybody new? We've got Rolando. Hello.
Hey, Rolando.
How are you? Hoping you're keeping well, my friend. Well,
never. Good to see you, pal.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody new? You got people saying
Wilhelm.
hello to each other.
Yeah, Will.
You got Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Martin. Hello,
and
sir.
Martin.
How are you? I hear Martin and Steph could be tempted to go to Joe Fest next year.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
Save your pennies.
I think they'll enjoy that.
I mean,
they're a lovely couple. We've got Kat. Hello, Kat. How are you?
Kat.
Nice you to join us. Thank you very much. And I keep saying it. I've got to apologise for my blunder the other week. Kat was supposed to be taking part in the pub quiz, and I gave her the wrong time, so she was 2 hours late. Yeah, well, I mean, it's unlike me to make a mistake, isn't it? Anyway.
She sent me the funniest. She sent me the funniest video this morning. I was drinking my coffee and I almost did because I was laughing, but it was like easy way to kidnap me. And it was this guy going, ooh, and there's all this Godzilla stuff on the floor. Ooh, I'll have that. It's like stuffed Godzilla, Godzilla movie, PVC Godzilla. And it's just, like going
Godzilla fan, isn't she? That's
huge.
Yes, mental. Hello, Hoppy. How are you? Nice you to join us. We've got Wilhelm. Hello, sir. Hello, Stu and Pete, and everyone in the chat. I'm sneaking a peek from work. Hope you all have a most excellent day. Thank you. You well, you're at work, so I hope it's as good as it can be. But appreciate you popping in, my friend. Hoping you're keeping well.
I'm telling you, Will made one of the coolest dioramas. If you check out like the Delta 17 site for their social media on Instagram, he made this cool desert diorama for the Delta 17. Kick ass. Just
Yeah, I love what people do with the dioramas and the stuff that they do with the toys and stuff. It's like the toy photography as well. I love some of the toy photography coming out. Stop buying multiples of the same figure, says Gary Moore. Yeah, says he who bought 3 of the same figure, but there you are. But never mind. What can you do? Howdy, folks. Hello, sir. Epic Badger. How are you? Nice you to join us.
Good to see you.
We've got Mr. Berry, the real toy dude. Hello, sir. How are you? Yeah, well, sexy mofos. What can I say? Thank you. Who else we got? No, thank you very much, my friend. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Who else? Oh, he's got to go back to work now. Well, okay, take it easy, pal. Have a good one.
Yep, be safe.
We've got Woodman29. Hey! Congratulations on 1K. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. How is everyone doing? Well, we're doing okay. How are you doing, Scoob?
I'm doing well. I fixed a nice little rum drink before we got
on. Oh, did you? Well, I normally drink water, so I thought I'd change it up and have some juice. There you go.
Nice. You got a little gin in your juice?
No.
You're not going west?
I'm just going to pretend and go, yeah, of course I have.
Yeah.
Don't
have like some Snoop Dogg in the back? Gin and juice. Oh, giving Disney next year for Joe Fest.
Oh, I think he's going to give Disney a miss next year because they go to Disney twice a year. So I think it's good. Wow.
I think you should. I mean, you're already gonna be over here. I think you should just couple it with like either beginning a Disney run or ending a Disney run.
Oh, don't give him ideas because he'll be like, yeah.
Saying.
Yeah. What's this? Jesse, mate, happy birthday. Is it Jesse's birthday?
What?
Badge, if it's your birthday, happy birthday, my friend.
Happy birthday, Badger.
Well, I'm assuming it is because that's what Mr. Berry said. Congratulations to my extraordinary husband. Oh, no, don't be so silly. You make me blush. Well, look, you played a big part as well, Georgie, so thank you. I think most people just turn in to see you anyway, so there you are. Thank you very much.
Good to see you, Georgie.
Is it his birthday? Oh, hello, Adam. Real Toy Do. Say hello to the missus for me inside. Oh, okay. Very good. Georgie, please don't lie to him, love. He's not
extraordinary.
That's harsh. Epic and you're saying hello to each other. What's this? After the giveaway, how much room will that give you to display other things? Asking for a friend. Yeah, it won't give me any room at all. It won't give me any room at all. So, yeah. What's this? The amount of abuse I've taken off of Stu. I'm just having it out. When do I ever give you abuse? When? You're the stat man.
The stat man, and you shower him with nothing but love.
I know. I'm hanging in, Stu. Thank you. Well, good to hear you hanging in. What's this? According to Adam, it's my birthday for the purposes of US Customs. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm with you. Gilster, listening from the Ollie Crack.
The old Cracker Barrel.
Oh, the old Cracker Barrel.
Which is a restaurant with really good food.
Oh, right. You know it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a chain.
Is it like a chain? It's a chain.
Yeah. It's a great, like you're traveling and you want like a great place for breakfast, Cracker Barrel, or in your evening, you can get like a country fried steak.
Oh, cool.
Okra. Yeah. All kinds of. It's good.
Wow.
It's very Southern foods.
Oh, okay. So rude of me. Hey to all you lovelies in the chat. Yeah. Oh, come sort it out. Hey.
You're fine, Georgie.
Look at this. He's taken the words from Sai Manga. My cap to in the chat. Awesome stuff. Right, so we have got some giveaways to give away, obviously, because it's a giveaway. So let me just show you what we've got to give away. So one of the items is this New Eternia Beastman.
Oh yeah,
Masters of the Universe. You got the 40th anniversary logo. I was really chuffed to get this, and then I've got double of him. I don't know why. So yeah,
those are really cool, super articulated, like mega detailed figs.
They are.
I've been tempted several times to.
I've not opened the one that I bought first time round, so I will be opening mine at some point. So there's that. So that's pretty cool. Then we're going to move into some GI Joe classified.
Oh, hello.
Because I got doubles, so we fancy that. So here we have Duke, which is pretty cool.
So way cool awesome. That he actually looks like Duke, because I know when he was the Wave 1 Duke from the horrible video game, I customized it as good as I could into like the original Duke, and he looks all right.
No, he's cool. This guy is rock and roll. I love that figure. I know a lot of people not too keen on the classified series. I don't mind them when they look like this and the card back resembles the, and I don't mind this
like standard line either, but the Cobra Eel, I love. I have multiples of it. Yeah, imagine that.
And then last up, we've got this. I got talked into buying this, so I did. So this is the Joker and Harley Quinn,
Mr. J
2-pack from Batman Mad Love. So you got the comic book in there as well, and the big heart. I love this animated series stuff. It's absolutely superb. So yeah,
kick ass. I bought it on DVD, Blu-ray, just to have it.
Oh yeah. It's it's awesome. Where are we? God, right. So I've read that one. Gary Moore's put loose term, good food, and Cracker Barrel in the same sentence. Scuba.
Well, Gary being a Brit, he's like, I want my full English breakfast, and I don't fault you at all for wanting that. But if you want a Southern breakfast, Cracker Barrel's great.
Oh, okay. I need to try that. Gilster, neck deep in dishes. Oh, wow. Sounds like you're having a great time, Gilly. Bless you. G-Force, hello, sir. How are you? Nice of you to join us, even though you don't like me. I appreciate you jumping on. Thank you very much, my friend. It does mean a hell of a lot. Thank you. What's this? Ooh, that's a good retro car, Duke. I'm going to buy another one for a custom. Ah, okay, another one into customs. We've got Monkey Boys Toys. Hello.
What's up,
dude? How are you, sir? Hoping you are keeping well. Good evening, gentlemen, persons.
Nice to see you.
Congrats on the 1K, Stu. Thank you very much. Long time no hear. Hoping you are keeping well, my friend. He's a lovely guy. Is our Monkey Boys.
Oh yeah.
Toys. He's a lovely guy. What's this? Oh, G-Force. What's this? Across the Rockies and Cracker Barrel.
Loses all its flavor. Oh no.
Wow. There you go.
Interesting.
So before we get into the so what I plan to do is we do the draw at some point, and then I'm going to open the chat up. So if anybody wants to jump on and join us, they are more than welcome for the second hour or so.
Cool.
Scuba,
sir,
cast your mind back a few years ago when I was very new to the very new to the YouTube business, and I've got to say you are responsible for me being here. So if it wasn't,
you let me cast your mind even farther back, and you were taking a social media break.
I was taking a social media break, yes.
And I'm like, come to Instagram.
Yeah,
just come to Instagram. You know, you're like, I don't. No, you were like Stuart on Matt. No, I don't want to. And I'm like, just come to Instagram. You just make a profile. Just make a profile. No. Yeah. And I'm like, but you don't have to post anything. You can at least be in the private DM chat.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And there we go. And then like you grow up so fast. I mean, you just.
I know.
One day, and they just live nest.
I'm in this chat with people I know, like Goji and Boba Hicks and Chris Mewa and Bob Hanson and Dave and yourself and Eric Lutz, and you're all sitting there posting pictures, and I'm thinking, oh, I like those. So I started posting some pictures, and then it was like, well, so I said, do you want to do live streams? He said, yeah. So, okay, so we did, and I've got one of those live streams to show tonight. Funny,
yes.
Isn't it? So I just want to say hello to Delvian Seek. Hello, Delvian. How are you? I'm sorry that you didn't have a very good day today. So he went to London Film and Comic Con. Apparently, it was very badly organized.
Badly organized, overpriced stalls.
I
saw, and I'm like, oh,
what's this? Like a moth to a flame. Where is Claire? Is she safe? Is she all right? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, she wasn't there, unfortunately. So it's your fault, Scooby. Yes, unfortunately.
I like that he's shouting. It's all your fault.
But do you remember one particular live stream we did?
I know my favorite, and I hope it's your favorite.
Well, I don't know about favorite. I watched it a bit earlier, and I was like a little bit embarrassed. So what I'm going to do is I've got it with me here. So nice. Look at the state of that. So I'm just going to press play, and this was, I think, my third or fourth live stream, and I thought I'm going to be really, really clever and have two cameras going at the same time, and stuff like that. And all I can say is, Scuba, I'm so sorry. So let me just press play. Great choice. Okay, so I've gone. Oh, sorry, what was you going to say, Pete? Sorry,
we got Kat in the chat. Vader's girl. Welcome.
Oh, awesome. Welcome, Kat. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, so I've gone for something a bit different. Probably not as exciting, but it sort of like means a lot to me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where are we now?
Uh-oh, you're echoing.
I am echoing. Oh, my God.
Strapped in.
I am. Oh, I hate this. Right, I'm going to have to change my earphones. Unbelievable. All right, 2 seconds.
Please stand by.
That must have been so awkward.
All good
for you, Skeeb. It must have been so awkward for you, mate.
Show.
Sure. Yeah, highly produced.
Nothing but the finest quality.
That's right.
Hey, there you go. How's that? Oh, bloody hell.
Still the echo.
Oh my gosh. I love this.
Absolutely embarrassing.
It's classic now.
Oh dear.
Oh, well, we thought we were such.
Goji.
We thought we were such hot shit. Having like we'll have our camera on our phone and be the second source, and we'll be able to toggle. Yeah. What could go wrong?
Oh God.
So for those of you joining us, now we'll recap. We're doing a top 10 of like kind of our cool, weird, lovable favorites out of our collection that maybe aren't necessarily.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back.
No, I can't hear you now. Oh my God. All right, technical difficulties. Abort. Hang on. Fuck's sake.
Yes.
Oh dear. I thought because I'd come off screen, no one could hear me.
All good. But I think we've got some.
I left you hanging, pal.
Items coming up that you aren't necessarily expecting. I know one of mine's kind of creepy, for sure. Leslie doesn't like to have it out on display. It kind of wigs her out.
Oh, that Yoda head. She's like, put it
Koji
away.
says that it's time for me to sing and dance. It's not the first time that I've had to, take over.
No,
That
I
one-
can't hear it.
The one time on analog.
Yeah.
Totally got
Analog.
bumped off.
Yeah, I had like 5 minutes all to myself.
It's a Friday night. Anything can happen.
Oh God, I didn't realize it was that bad. Wow. This is cringe.
At my house, I have a cat staring at me.
I mean, that was the highlight of the conversation.
If
That
you
your
look
cat
over my
is like,
shoulder,
wow.
you can just see one of the items that I'll be talking about later.
But it's so like my camera's so crappy that it's like the light's like, see what?
Yeah, well, one went much better.
Yes, Keith.
Yeah, we've
should get
definitely
Crush,
upgraded our tech.
Our big giant orange cat, and we could do a little dance show like we did last night. I was shooting some video for an Iconicon production, and
Wow.
Crush was loving on me, so I scooped him up in the middle of a Madonna song, and we kind of had a moment, and I managed to actually horribly video it.
Shit, for fuck's sake.
It's all right, dude.
Oh dear. That was painful.
Oh, the F-bombs.
I mean, this seems like it's going on for absolute ages. It really does. It's like, what the hell?
I'm curious too, Boba, about the adult ass.
Oh dear.
I want to hear the backstory for this.
Okay, I'm back. Oh.
A broken man.
All right, I don't know what's going on with this.
Actually, that's much better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
Well, it doesn't get any much better than that. So that's it. It's wow.
Well, long way you've come.
Oh God. And do you know what? It's really funny. What reminded me of this is I was on Martin and Adam's first live stream this week just gone, and I did exactly the same thing. I had my phone set up here, and I was on, and it was echoing, and I was like, "No, I'm not making that mistake again." Yeah. So before we went live, I muted the mic on the phone. So I was like,
"Very
key." So that's all it was. I didn't have my phone. Yeah. I can only apologize, mate. I thought no one can hear me because I'm off screen. So
yeah, well, you're just like, fuck.
Yeah, I know. I mean, crikey. I mean, things haven't really improved that much, have they? Really, I suppose. But, yeah, still high quality.
Hey, we all have to start somewhere.
We do. Yeah. That was painful. Look at those empty walls in the background. I know. And yeah, Stu looks like Lobot. Thank you very much, Des. So we've got Ricardo. Hello, sir. How are you? Nice to join us. Thank you very much. We've also got George Aitken. Hello, sir. How are you? Thank you for joining us. We've got Mr. B. Hello, sir. B. How are you? What's changed?
Yeah,
I know, right? I know. Wow.
We're just a little older, not really wiser.
Was this last week? Yeah, God. No, it wasn't, but it was a couple of years ago. Even worse than Matt's first go at streaming. Oh dear. Oh, what can I say? Hello, Stu and Scuba. Hello, Ricardo.
Good to see you, pal.
Well, there's Stu's video search history. Yep. Yes. Oh dear.
There'll be a link in the description below.
How is this any different to a normal stream of yours? Well, there you go. There you go. What can I say? You know, some things never change. We've got Palps. Somehow he managed to find himself here. Hello, sir. How are you? Nice you to join us. Hey there, Des. People saying hello to each other. What else have we got? Just people saying hello to each other.
Yeah.
George Aitken. Is it okay coming from Stu's brain? Yeah.
Hello, I'm trapped in here.
Yeah. Stu, the improvements since then on a quantum. Oh, you're too kind, Delvian. You're too kind.
See, Delvian, don't inflate him. He just
I don't see much difference between this and the Sunday night quiz. No, that's true. Yeah. The sound's a little bit better, but yeah, what can I say? Unbelievable. This is almost as painful as coming second in a quiz final. No, do you know what, Martin? I'm not being funny. I'd rather have what happened to me, mate, if I'm honest, than come second. I'll tell you that now. When did you find the Fountain of Youth, Scuba? There you are.
Oh, you're
there you go. He's full of charm, isn't he, Kieran? He can be. Above past Scuba's head, there are 4 lights.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 bright lights and a crappy webcam.
Is Stu opening a box backstage? No, I wasn't. I was trying to figure out what the bloody hell was going wrong with the what's it. So nice TNG reference. Who made a TNG reference? Or is that in the chat? I probably missed something. Oh, it wouldn't be the first time either. This is actually one of your better live streams. Yeah, cheers. Oh dear. Told you, full of charm. Oh, I have seen a difference between this and now. Stu didn't need glasses back then.
Nice.
Very good, very good. He was reading comments though, Adam. So how do we know? Yeah. Unbelievable. Oh, it says Paul Martin and Adam L are now scared to live stream again. Well, no. Everything was fine. Everything was fine on their live stream. I thought he was comparing the two, Kieran. Oh dear. Stu knows I'm joking. I've always been very supportive. You have. I've even offered him to take him out to get.
Help him out of the car.
Mr. Perry.
Over the
Mr.
curb.
Perry. Very good. APD, hello, sir. Evening all, Peter Stu. Can't stop but wanted to say hello and we'll catch up here. No problem at all, my friend. Hoping you're keeping well. Thank you very much for popping in to say hello. Yep. Right. Okay. Well, what I need to do now then is
you set up your wheel of doom.
The wheel of doom. Where is it? The wheel of doom. Here we go. Share. Ta-da. There you go. Right. So we only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it says at the top there 16. Why am I counting them? Unbelievable. Yeah. So we only had 16 people take part, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. What I will say is I really should have got you guys to kind of message me privately instead of just having it all the answers on the screen for everybody to see. So the actual answers were what company did Nate from Page and Mr. Morrow represent when he came over to MCM London? Well, that was Roosevelt's, and you guys in the chat, well, on the wheel, got it right, obviously. Second question was, who do we spend all day with? Well, that was Travels and More with Jason. And the third question was, who did I have an awkward moment with one of the cosplayers? Well, that was Catwoman, and that was very awkward. Yeah. Well, did you not know about that, Scoob?
No.
So I went round and had the day. Well, I was going around having photographs taken with these cosplayers, and some of them were really cool. Now, I was sort of like, I don't know what I was doing, but I was behind Georgie, and when I was walking out one of the main halls, there was this, I could see from behind, it's this girl from, like, she was Catwoman. I thought, oh, I'm going to have a photograph taken with her.
Nice tail.
I said, excuse me, can I have my photograph taken with you? And she turned around and she really wasn't wearing too much at the front. And I was like, oh, okay. That's good. I was like, wow. So, yeah. Awkward moment. So what we should do is, it's going to be last man standing. So good luck to everybody. Here we go. So the first person to be eliminated is... And again, I don't know how long I set this wheel up for now, so it could be about 20 seconds.
Spin is 20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah, just a bit of time. So the first person out is Adam. Unbelievable, Adam Berry. What can I say? You don't collect 6 inch anyway, so it's okay. But Adam Berry, well, bye. Sorry, mate. All right, up next then. Who else is going to be joining Adam Berry? Being booted off the wheel. There you go. It is going to be. Is that Jonathan Redmond or is it ERD? It's ERD. Or is it Monster Zack Zack? I don't know.
It could go either way.
Right. Well, thank you very much for partaking.
Gary Moore. That was fixed as.
How can it be fixed? The next person saying Tutty buys is it Xander Baby or is it going to be Daz? It's Daz Rotter. Daz, thank you very much for partaking. Unlucky. Right, we'll do one more. And then what I'll do for the next four, I'll shuffle the wheel. Who is it going to be? It looks like it could be Monster Zack Zack. No, it's Klaus. Ooh.
Klaus.
All right, off you go. Right, so there's the first four. So, Scoobs, you're saying you've got some bits and bobs that you would like to share. Okay.
You know, you never stop collecting. So
no. Let's enlarge you. There you are.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
First up from Matt Swafford tipped me off on this, but it's a Remco. Let me take Friar Tuck out of there. Remco Bad Guys, like all-terrain vehicle.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is, you know, like good KO knockoff G.I. Joe stuff, but it's got a little cannon that if you turn it, you get the little clickety click and it goes different colors, so it's got a little going on.
Wow. That looks pretty cool. It's in pretty good nick as well. What year is that?
Very good. That is I think we are 82. Yeah, wow. 82.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So kind of like a armored duck.
An armored
as it were. Yeah. And then because I had to have him just for Kenner history. Robin Hood.
Okay.
Men of Thieves.
Yeah,
and, you know, that's the Gamorrean Guard body reused in proper Kenner. We already have the mold, so had to pick that up. And this was sadly some of this came from a buddy's collection that's passed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it felt good to help out.
Yeah, sure.
This.
Oh wow.
Yeah, got the double-handled bazooka. I don't know why I'm holding him up. That's common. But
wow.
Now it is missing the sight off the top, but normally, you know, it's just the single handle like so. Ta-da.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so this is the harder one to find, and it was like the very first thing that I locked eyes on at the little toy show they were having here locally, and I was like,
so you were obviously aware of that then, that there was one with a double handled.
I was like, let me see. Wait, there's two, and I was like, I'm having that. And they were like, oh, the sight's broken off, and I'm like, well, that's okay. Right, I got to bend over to get the big thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, I haven't put it together yet.
Wow.
From 1968 Hasbro is the Astrolight playset. So
wow.
It has a lighted base with like little color panels to it, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And looks like basically like a light bright, but it has all those peg holes, and then you can build, and it is complete. You've got all the clear rods.
Oh my gosh.
So it'll change color on the base.
Yeah.
You know, and all kinds of crazy stuff to make your little play city. And I got it because I'm going to display, like, I don't know, Battlestar Galactica or Buck Rogers figures on it.
That would work. Know? Yeah.
Or Tron.
Yeah.
You name it. So I thought it was like a cool display piece. I found that for $50.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's awesome. Wow.
So that was, and then,
sorry.
No, it's all right. I mean, this is common, but last but not least, I found just a Kenner Cantina base.
Oh, okay.
You know, which is very different from the palette.
Yeah.
And this one I'm going to make into the Butch and Sundance Wild West version, where it's like the old bar keep,
all right, yeah,
Western setup. So yeah, just a
cool.
Got it for cheap for a custom.
That is awesome. I love that that Hasbro. What was it called again?
Yeah, that's the Astrolight.
Astrolight, yeah.
Yeah. Let me get the little book.
I mean, I love the idea that you're going to be putting Battlestar Galactica or
yeah,
that is cool.
I mean, it's just a really cool idea.
Yeah.
The fact that it was 100% complete.
Wow.
And obviously that to be able to build those kind of crazy worlds, but I was like, ooh, 1968 Hasbro. I'm like, I'm in. And it was at the stall, and it was like, about 8 feet in the air, and I could just barely get on my tiptoes a finger on it to like move the box and then catch it as it was like coming down. But
1968 Hasbro. I mean, I'm surprised that because you got like companies like Kenner that have gone by the wayside and Palitoy that have gone by the wayside, but you've got Hasbro that have been a mainstay all the way. I mean, when were they founded?
Those Hassenfeld brothers, they were, what do I want to say? They were early 60s.
Wow.
It might even be 50s in my toy history. I'm a little rusty on the early Hasbro stuff, but they've been cranking out stuff for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm not one of these shills or anything like that. I mean, if Hasbro do something good, then I'll say they've done something good. If they've done something that I think is absolutely rubbish, then I'll say that as well. So, you know what I mean? It's just, I know that not everybody's favorite cup of tea, but well, we can't all like the same thing. Martin Long wants to know, is this a stream for nerds? Yes.
Yes, welcome.
Yes. Shocking he didn't get the reference, Martin.
We're back to the TNG thing.
Oh, right. Again, that still went over my head. Unbelievable. There you go. What can I say? Never mind. Biker. Hello, Dario. How are you?
Hey,
nice.
Dario.
Thank you very much. We've got Ron. Here he is, currently at the pool with my son. Figured I'll drop.
Oh, nice.
Well, nice. Hoping you and Ander are keeping well. And thank you for popping in. And see you tomorrow in the pub quiz final. I'm not too sure Gary Moore would be too happy at that because I need that. There's a bit of contention. Well, there's a bit of controversy last week with the spelling, but it had nothing to do with me. I don't have anything to do with the rules. And Zoe wasn't here, so that was who was it? Bet and Alec last week that come on. I've never seen him before, to be honest with you, but they just thought they'd jump on. So there you are. I do wonder about him, Jonathan. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Wheel of morality. Turn. Show us the lesson we should learn. Check you out.
The maniacs. They have paid for play contracts.
That Catwoman in cosplay was good. She was very, very. She was all right. Yeah. It was just I wasn't expecting her to not have much on at the front there, so it's kind of like, oh god. And then when you got Georgie sitting there taking the photograph as well, it made me feel even more awkward because I was like, oh god, it's like eyes forward.
Eyes forward. Look at your wife. Look at your wife. I looked at the Catwoman.
Yeah. I put the wrong answers to all three in the comments, and some guy just copied my answers. He even put notes after the answers to make it look like he researched them. I've got to. Oh my god, that is awesome. Yeah, I know you put the wrong answers. There was no Star Wars in there. I'm sorry. So that was fixed. Unbelievable. Bloody hell, you putting the jinx on me already. Oh, look, listen, I'm not saying a word, Jonathan. I'm keeping quiet. What's this? Justice for Adam.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Teach you to make time with Stu's mum. Oh, gee, ouch. But yeah, damn right. Too right, Justice for Adam. I only said Stu needs glasses. Yeah. Well, what can you do? What's this? Sandra and me are good friends. Oh, right. Okay. Well, there you are. Poor old Friar Tuck having a great time there. Yeah.
Yep.
What's this? I think I saw Willem Toy and Hobby showing the knockoff vehicle with his 1/18 scale figures. It looks neat.
Oh, yeah. It fits.
I mean, like did they do more vehicles in that line?
Yeah, there's I've kind of got a rapidly growing collection of them. So yeah, that typical Remco, right? They go, hey, that's a great idea. I think we could do this. We'll make muscle men too. that are cheaper than your He-Man figures, but we'll go just with them. I mean, perfect. Yeah,
because I know like you like your knockoffs and stuff like that, don't you? And you sort of like
love it.
Bits and bobs like that.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
But I mean, you gotta love the balls on Remco, right? Just to rip off people left and right.
Yeah. What's this?
Tucks a flasher.
Who'd have thought it? Well, there you are. Oh, there he is. Pack it in. I may need to send Scuba on a toy mail mission.
A toy mail mission. We just stopped by there this early afternoon too.
I have an Astrolight at the antique store. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, you got to pick it up, man. Cool. It's really cool. I mean, it's Lego-ish, with be able to peg it and make a big city. But again, I guess I should give up sleeping and just devote more time to tiki bar building and toys.
I mean, is it fragile? Is it really fragile?
No, it's those pegs are actually. I mean, it's solidly done.
Yeah.
I mean, it does have Fraggle Rock Doozer, Yeah. But no, awesome. they're from 1968. They hold up very well. They're not fragile.
The only reason I'm asking is because of that plastic you had on your Eternia playset.
Oh Jesus! Yeah.
It's not as fragile as that then.
No, not at all. What's really cool with this set is that you can cosplay Elton John.
Oh, what? God, I thought it was Elton John. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Apparently, according to Des, the kid on the box looks like a young Bond villain.
Right? Yeah.
Let's have a look. Where is he?
Definitely got some anger issues. He's pissed that his parents bought him this crappy light up toy when there was Legos or literally anything else. Stupid toy.
Mr. B, make your tiki bar out of it. Well, there you are.
It does have little roof panels. So yeah, you could
for your figures.
Oh.
Yes, Light City could be being
right.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a deep reference there. Yeah. It does. It really has that. Cool.
Come on, let's get on with it and see who wins this lot. Well, there's no need to rush, Mr. Berry. It's all good, my friend. All in good time.
He's in a hurry, that ass.
Hi, Berry. Hoping you're well.
BOE.
Oh, I need to send out the link to you guys that are in the final tomorrow. So I should have done that today, but I forgot. So I'll do it either after this or tomorrow. So BOE, check your Instagram at some point between now and tomorrow. You'll have a link in there. There you are. Astro Light City would be cool with Logan's Run figures if they were
a thing. Well, yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite funny because Jonathan Redmond's openly admitted that he's trying to get me into foreign import figures such as SH Figuarts and all that sort of stuff. The expensive stuff.
Yeah, that is not a cheap do at all.
No, it's not. It's not. I've already
ass.
No, I haven't. Hasbro founded in 1920.
Thank you,
well,
Mr.
look
Moore.
at you, fountain of knowledge. Hey, it's a pity you couldn't bring this to your quizzes. Then you would have got through and stuff like that, Gary, wouldn't you? Hey, just saying. Oh dear. I feel bad about that. I offered to relent. No. Look,
don't
like
be silly.
Here it goes. So the answer should have been Glastonbury. Ron's put Glasbury. So it's close. If I was running it, I would have said no, but I wasn't in charge. So what can I say?
I'm only a guest.
There you go. Jonathan, sadly they don't make Logan's Run figures because I would definitely buy Jenny Agatha figure. Oh, there you are.
Wow. Speaking of not wearing much.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who she is.
You've never watched Logan's Run?
No. No,
Do
I haven't.
yourself a favor and treat yourself to 70s sci-fi goodness.
Okay, I will do that.
Farrah Fawcett's in it. I mean, seriously?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you like that kind of? Well, I know you like Star Wars, obviously. But this is like, kind of fringe, sci-fi, but it's really good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
They did a TV show too for like a season, but the movie is where it's at.
Okay. I'll have a watch. Well, Stu, we're not supposed to mention that in your live stream. Oh, sorry, bit late, but there you go. Right, okay. So what we'll do then is we'll go back to the wheel So we're doing another 4 people. No, we won't. We'll do 6. Why not? There you go. So here we go. So who is going to be saying adios? And it looks like it's going to be.
Oh, it's still going. Oh, it's no.
Oh, that was close. Well, thank you very much. Is that LAE B11? Thank you very much. Right. Oh, yeah, I was going to shuffle it, wasn't I? There you go. Shuffled it. Right. Here we go.
Adam says, I think we've established that Stu has not seen much except Star Wars. And the amount
I've seen loads of stuff.
I could list he hasn't watched.
I don't believe it. I've shuffled it. And Mr. B,
and then Mr. B, you were set up.
I should have left it as it was. I do apologize. There you go. So there's another 2 down. Right. Who's next? Yeah, I've seen loads of stuff. I just can't remember it all.
Delvian says, renew, Stu, renew. Which is from Logan's Run.
Oh, okay. Here's Boji, treble 7. Well, thank you very much for taking part, sir. Or madam, never assume the gender. There you go. So, all right, we do another 3.
Wheel is cruel.
It is. It's a very cool wheel. Oh, don't know what's going on there. No, it's Jonathan Redmond. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Redmond. I do apologize.
And Ron, we'll see you later, dude. Enjoy the pool.
I was one off. Thank you very much for joining us, Ron. Much appreciated, mate. Take care. See you tomorrow. Right. Last. Oh, how many have we got left? 2 more. And it's Corinne AP. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right, there's Corinne. There you go. Right, 1 more.
It's getting tight.
It is. Oh, it's going to be Des T, or is it going to be Paul? It's Paul. Okay. Well, there you go. We've got 6 left. So we'll come back to those in a little second. Remove that. Right. Where are we? So let's catch up in the chat. No, it's fact. I'm not out. I've lost interest. Thank you very much. George Aitken. I'm not even in the running, so take your time that next year. Oh, okay. Logan's Run is amazing. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to watch it.
Yep.
No, I haven't seen Logan's Run. I'm getting caned here. Logan's Run film and series were great. Okay. Well, I'll have to watch that.
Just buy it. Don't even rent it. Just buy it.
Okay, I'll buy it. I think we've all established it. As not seen much of Star Wars, the amount of films I could list. He hasn't watched. I haven't watched a lot of films. No, I have watched a lot of films, just not the ones that Adam Berry likes. Another piece of evidence, Jonathan. For what? What's going on here? What's going on?
It's the Stu Bash party.
If you've seen the film, you'd understand. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, like I say, cheers, Ron. Just the carousel.
The carousel, yeah, which is from the movie.
Oh, okay. I'm actually like Peter Ustinov character, Dalvin. Oh, are you? Okay. Interesting that Stu has an advertisement for oh no, I don't wear Crocs. There's a scene filmed at the Fort
Worth Water Gardens.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. There's quite a few locations there where they shot. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
For Logan's.
You've also not seen a lot of stuff. No, I know. I can't watch everything. I'm a busy man, surrounded by cats.
If we didn't have to work, or
Well, no. There you go. There you go. Yeah, not a fan of shuffling.
Especially now, right?
Yeah, no, I know. I should have left it. I felt bad. Could be worse, Des. Could be little blue pills. Well, there you are.
Hello.
Shuffling the wheel.
Who makes you the god of probability?
Well, there you are. That's just the
Are
one of
you
the
a god?
One of the perks. So the other day, I did an unboxing. Well, I did lots of unboxings last week. I did 5 videos in a row. I don't think I'll be too much of a rush to do that again. It was one of the hottest weeks of the year last year. I was sweltering in here.
Yeah, it was
some donut at the back with a blinking leaf blower making all sorts of noise. But there you go.
Maybe he had the leaf blower just blowing on him, like
yeah. This is true. This is true. But I opened up this. I don't know if you've seen this, Scoob. This is the G.I. Joe classified.
I've not seen one in hand.
It's like, yeah, this is big.
It.
This is big. So you can take that open that, pop this off. Get out. Pop that open, that, and then you can see the
figure.
Yeah.
That's pretty slick.
It's decent. It really is. Articulation isn't great, but I mean, it's pretty cool. I like that a lot.
I mean, you've got the original escape armor. It was like, short of the arms twisting, it had no articulation.
Yeah.
But I always, in the Mass Device episode where they go to the Arctic cave and those are hidden in the walls because like their back looks like rock, and then they turn around like ha to surprise the Joes.
Yeah.
I love that episode.
Oh no, that is great. That's great. But because the thing is with this, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be, and I can't figure out where to display it now. So
it is monstrous. You got.
I'm gonna have to move some stuff about.
You knew it was going to be big. You had to put a classified figure in it, but
the thing is, the classified figure sitting down, isn't he? But it's. And they are difficult to sit in. That, by the way, that was he didn't quite
really.
Yeah. So
really got to cram them in there.
Yeah. I mean, it was a few mil off the seat, so that makes all the difference because when you put the top down, it wouldn't.
Wouldn't be whacking them.
But other than that, I think it's all right. And the weathering, because I mean, I know a lot of people sort of like, and I'm one of them, complain about like a lot of the paint apps on some of the stuff.
Can you
Hasbro are doing?
Make yourself big and show that.
Can I make myself big?
Yeah.
Okay. There you are. So that's it there. Look.
Yeah,
that's
slick.
It's pretty cool. It's quite detailed as well.
What was the price point on that?
Well, it's bloody hell. Georgie's watching, so he's going to find out anyway. 75.
Oh.
75, and I only ordered one. I didn't get 2 or 3, so I'm
good on you.
That's one thing. Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
When I put in the chat the other day in our Toy Fellas chat, I'm tempted with the Snowcat. I probably won't end up getting it. That you came out straight away and said hard pass.
Yeah, and I don't. Snowcat was never one of my like favorite, original Joe vehicles. Just kind of like, all right. Maybe it's because it was.
So go on.
My brother, he loved the Snowcat.
Yeah.
I have it in the collection. But yeah, just not. I was like, really? That's what we're going for? I'm like, okay. But you're right. Okay, so classified. What would you do?
What would you have done if? What would you have liked Hasbro to do for the next HasLab for G.I. Joe other than the Snowcat?
Honestly, because I'll get on my little soapbox here. Because it's HasLab, make it something like huge and kick ass. Like none of this, like, it's $120. Like if you're gonna do a HasLab, to me should be like the sail barge kind of stuff. Like, oh my gosh, it's epic. Like do I don't know, some sort of reimagined command center for your classified, like some kind of base that you could use. Yes, you've got, different vehicles coming out now, and that's awesome. But, one of the things I always loved is all the little play sets.
Yeah.
The checkpoint alphas and all that. I mean, I'm not saying like, oh, do the original headquarters or like the Z-Force headquarters is what I'm talking about. That's very sprawling.
Yeah.
But you do have the Dragonfly helicopter now. So it's like, I mean, if you're housing that Dragonfly, what's putting a landing pad under it and then having the rest of the complex? I mean, like go big or go home.
Yeah,
is my thing, and I think people would still be rabid for it at, it's $499.99, but it's epic because again, it's HasLab. It was billed as these are going to be just amazing things you can't believe, and you're like, Snowcat. I mean, all right, that's cool.
I would have preferred the MBT tank or the Mauler tank or something like that along those lines. I mean,
motorized.
They've done the Dragonfly and they've done the Cobra Rattler, which is pretty cool.
In the HISS tank.
They did the HISS tank. So I guess they needed another ground vehicle. But the thing is with the Snowcat, it's very scene specific. I feel it's
yeah. It's. I think that's why I didn't, short of the odd time we would actually go outside in the winter to play. That wasn't like we're building snow fort and we're having snowball fights. Like typically we weren't hauling our GI Joes out into the snow.
Yeah.
To like break out the Snowcat, and you're like, no, that's not usually. So
I guess if they hadn't done the Dragonfly, they could have done the Tomahawk. But that would have been
why not?
big. That would have been.
I mean, they're all going to be just flipping ginormous, but there's obviously a demand for that scale, and I think one of the things that is severely lacking is some kind of base headquarters thing. You gotta have something for Cobra to be attacking and Joe to defend.
Yeah, that's the only thing that as much as I do like the classified line. I do like the 6-inch line, but for me, it's really it takes up a lot of space. The world building is a lot harder to do.
Oh, certainly
it is with 3 3/4 inch, and I think and it's the same with the Star Wars. Really, the Black Series, the figures look great, but you're very limited to world building because you're not going to get many vehicles for the Black Series, are you? You're going to get like the Snow Speeder. They've done that. You've got a couple of speeder bikes, but other than that, you're not going to get anything else. I don't feel.
Which is sad.
Yeah. So that's why a lot of people, I think, prefer the 3 3/4 inch because of that world building element. I mean, look, you've got the Cantina coming out again, world building because it's 3 3/4 inch. So, I mean, are you surprised that they stopped doing the 3 3/4 inch HasLabs? Because they did the Sky Striker, and I really bought into that because I thought that was superb. And then that was the only one done, and they knocked it on the head. Yeah,
that was such a freaking kick in the pants. It's like it funded rapidly.
Yeah.
That was before HISS tank, and to throw that out there and then just do a complete 180 of nah, never mind. But that's typical Hasbro, right? They've like shunned 3 3/4 inch Joe as all GI Joe is a property. It's like they treat it like it's redheaded stepchild, until they need it again.
Yeah.
But
I think it's a shame. I think it's a shame.
I think it's very shame.
I do feel there was a market out there for that 3 3/4 inch GI Joe stuff.
Oh hell yeah! And honestly, Super 7 is not the answer. I mean, it's cool they're doing the O-ring stuff, but
yeah.
And I've gotten the Romar gladiator guy, from the cartoon.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm the more deep cut stuff that Super 7 hopefully will do. I'm more apt to be like, okay, I'll add that. I'll add, I'm going to pick and choose. I'm not just, I'll buy it all.
Yeah. No, it's interesting. Right. What's Kevin Ball got to say? I only have one cat, but I'm old and grey. Welcome to the club. Evening, TJC. Hoping you are keeping well, my friend. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll get on with the final of the spin in a minute, the giveaway. The Des T conspiracy seems to be gaining more traction. Did he really accept Glasby in the return for winning the prize draw? Oh!
Bum, bum, bum.
Well, if people weren't thinking it, they certainly are now. We shall see.
The seed has been planted.
Yeah, it has. He's unbelievable. You've seen more films than me, Stu. Well, I don't know. I don't know how many films you've seen. I've seen a few. Not just me. You haven't watched a lot of films the whole world has seen. I don't know what to say. I haven't seen the films. That's not a high bar, Des. Thank you very much. Stu should definitely watch Logan's Run, Saturn 3, Life Force, and Barbarella. I've heard of Barbarella. I've not heard of Saturn 3, and I've not heard of Life Force.
Saturn 3. That's yeah.
I tell you what I am doing at
Douglas.
the moment, watching a lot of the Marvel animated series on Disney Plus, like the old 80s animated series, Marvel stuff like that. I've just finished watching what's it called? Avengers.
Spider-Man is amazing. Oh, Avengers.
Yeah, the Spider-Man series. I've watched that. I watched all that, and then I watched Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. That was awesome. I like that. That was really good. Let's face it, we liked the lack of clothing on Jenny. Okay.
You're not wrong, George.
Right. I'm going to be nice right now. Okay.
It's not possible, Adam.
I'll write some nice comments about you. You don't have to. Don't feel obliged. No, very good. Blank. Blank.
Maybe he's meal prepping. He's making his
thinking,
dinner.
Yeah, very good. Unbelievable. Thank you very much. I'll get the wand, Adam. Don't you encourage him? Unbelievable. Is that Braille, Adam? Yeah. Oh dear. Now what's this? That is cool, Shoe. It is cool. It's very cool. Again, I don't know where to put it. I've got other things on the way as well. Shit.
I think that's tempting to have in the 3 3/4, like buy that and have it in with my 3 3/4 inch Joe is like a new Cobra, like, oh my God, they've made it in Matt. Like, now you're gonna get it, Joe.
No, absolutely. I think that'd be a great idea.
And I say that because I bought the Super 7 Battle Android Trooper, that's like that tall. And I've got it with my childhood Dragonfly. Like, it's, again, a new Cobra super duper creation. And he's like grabbing the skid of the Dragonfly, like he's going to drag it down. And, they're doing they're making them bigger now,
Yeah. Oh God, that sounds like something out of one of the Star Wars sequels.
Yeah.
Are they fly now?
Are they fly now?
What's this? That is called Shoot. Yeah, I've read that one. Sorry. Not much headroom in the battle suit though. No, there's not. Stu has a nice pink top on. Is that all you can think of, Adam? I'll take it. Thank you very much. Cheers. Salmon pink.
It's very
festive. The snake arm was awesome. So glad they didn't make one in red, as I've no room for something like. Oh God!
Yeah.
Can you imagine someone's? See, I could buy another one and
red
customize it and paint it red, and then have like
Action Force stickers on it.
Yeah, red shadows. Because I put a pre-order in with Big Bad Toy Store for the 4 Horsemen figures that looked pretty similar to certain figures from Action Force and Red Shadows, but I don't know what's happened with that. I need to look into that. Right, let's get on and see who the winner is then. So we've got left Des T, Easy 001, Monster Zack, Xander Baby, Wavy 2, and Gen X Brian. So good luck to you all. We're going to go all the way through to the end.
Well, you don't have to.
Sorry, go on, Pete.
Oh, you don't have to worry about those figures, Stu. Fresh Monkey Fiction, I think, is who's doing those, and they're not out yet because they just had samples at Joe Fest. They were not selling them.
Oh, okay. Is it Easy or is it Monster Zack? It's going to be Easy. Okay, so unfortunately, there's only going to be one winner. You don't get nothing for finishing second. Just ask Martin. Ouch. There you go.
I mean,
oh, bless
you
his
got to fight back. Bless his cotton socks.
It's Gen X Brian by the looks of things. I'm sorry, Gen X.
Hey, Chris Miwa. Just saw him go by
Chris
in the
Miwa
chat.
in the chat.
Yeah,
hello, Chris. How are you? Nice to join us, my friend. Thank you very much.
11 p.m. where he is.
I do apologize, Gen X. Right, so it's down to the final 4. Exciting stuff. Or not.
Scrolling back on the chat.
And I think it's going to be Wavy 2. Well, very much appreciated. Thank you very much for partaking. Okay,
Sorry,
so who's it going to be?
Ooh. The suspense is killing.
Yeah. Is it going to be Des T or is it going to be Monster Zack? Oh, it looks like it's going to be Des T. Oh, Des T. What can I say? What can I say? Thank you very much, my friend. Very much appreciated. Right. Okay. So it's going to be between Monster Zack Zack and Xander Baby.
Here we go. It's for all the marbles.
And Xander Baby is out. It is Monster Zack Zack. Well,
Zack Zack.
There you are. Congratulations, Monster Zack Zack.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Cool.
Well done, my friend. Thank you very much. The 4 bits that I've shown you are yours. So thank you very much. So let me just recap. You've got coming the Joker and Harley Quinn Mad Love 2-pack from Batman the Animated Series. Pretty cool.
That's way
You've
cool.
got a G.I. Joe Classified Rock and Roll. Awesome stuff. You've got a G.I. Joe Classified Duke. Again, awesome stuff. And you've also got this Masterverse New Eternia Beastman coming to you. So, Monster Zack Zack, what you need to do is you need to message me your delivery details via Instagram. Message me on Instagram. If I don't hear from you by close of play, not close of play, if I don't hear from you by 3 p.m. this coming Friday, then you will be forfeited. And I don't know what to do after that. We'll have to think of something else. So there you go. Right.
Them's the rules.
Them is the rules. Them is the rules. Yep. Okay. I've read that one. That's reaching Adam. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. The classified battle armor is ridiculously good. It is. It is good. We've got Biker. I would do that if they did it in Med Shadows Deco. I'm surprised you wouldn't. I'm surprised you wouldn't buy one anyway and paint it yourself.
Yeah. Now it's got my brain going.
Yeah.
Like I need another project.
I'm tempted to do that.
I mean, a rattle can of red, and you're off to the races.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very tempted to do that, but my wallet's saying no, you ain't, and so is Georgie up here in the background shouting.
Yeah, she's like, hell no,
no tea bag staining required. No, not this one. That's good though. That was good, the old tea bagging. So yeah, I got 2 of them. 76. Yeah, mental. Just finished the bag of Buckeyes Beaver Nuggets.
Oh, Bucky's Beaver Nuggets, not worth
Bucky's,
the hype. What?
Bucky's.
You G-Force? You don't know what you're talking about.
Are they good?
They are good. So it's a like a puffed corn, but it's coated like caramel corn. It's good. It's a nice desserty snack.
Ah, cool. I'll have to try those. Scuba Stew it for a very good price.
Says you're known for saying.
Yeah, it was all right. Not a bad price. Were they made from real beavers, G-Force? Well,
they're ground up, so you can hardly taste them.
Might have been better if they were. Not a fan then, Mr. B.
I know Shabby didn't like it either. He was overwhelmed by the Bucky's. We're talking a small version of their gas station stew is like 100 petrol pumps.
I've seen them. Yeah, they are mental.
Yeah, the ones down in Florida and they can have a couple hundred pumps.
Yeah. Mr. B says he would love to see one successful the Black Series HasLab. I think that boat sailed really for Black Series now. I really do. So what I'm going to do is, if you just bear with me, I'm going to put the
link in the chat.
I'm going to put the link in the chat. So just bear with me, everybody. Bear with me. I've got to get the link. I tell you, this is our work. This is doing computer stuff.
But look how well you do it now.
I know. I make it look so easy. Right. So it's in the chat. Right. Hang on. So what I have done is I have pinned the message in the chat. Not the message. Bloody hell. The link in the chat. So if you want to pop on and join us and say hello, you are more than welcome. If not, okay.
That's fine too.
It's all good. It's all right. They are like
big corn pops. Yep, they are. Pour you a big bowl of them.
Hasbro just have to make the Black Series X-Wing and it would easily fund.
I think so.
You reckon?
How about I'm like, how about a Black Series AT-AT? Hello.
Oh, that'd be huge, wouldn't it? But then again, that's like you say, that's what HasLab should be.
That's how this all started. Was they were going to be just blow your socks off, not like softball. I'm sorry, an easy hit. You know.
Yeah. But I mean, we've seen how big the Black Series TIE Fighter was, and that was.
Oh man, that thing is huge.
Yeah, once you get those wings in, it's an absolute nightmare to get them out. Well, you can't get them out. It's ridiculous.
Once they're in, they're in.
Are supposed to be dream items. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree, Jonathan. What else?
Right there with you, Gary.
It's interesting to see if Hasbro do another HasLab for Star Wars this year. It might be Black Series, Mr. B. Yeah, I mean, so that I don't agree with this Black Series every single year for Star Wars or G.I. Joe. I think give it a bit of time. Do you know what I mean? Don't have it year in, year out. Who we got here?
Oh, is that Rhino?
Rhino, hello, sir. How are you? I've got the big screen and I still can't see, so unbelievable. Right, we've got another guest. We've got Des T. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hey, Des.
How are you?
So near, but yet so far.
I know.
Missed it by that much.
I know. Well, Monster Zach needs to get hold of me by, I think it was him who won it, wasn't it? It was, yeah. Monster Zach needs to get hold of me by next Friday at 3 p.m. UK time. Otherwise, I don't know what will happen.
Well, surely the goal. Who was second?
Oh, crikey! Was it Xander, baby? I can't remember now.
I have to watch it back.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it back as well. So yeah. How are you, Des?
Good. Yeah,
good.
Bit of a. I've got something wrong with my ears, but I'm fine.
I was there.
I've got It feels like someone's doing that, but I'm fine. Apart from that, I'm fine.
You've been out for a swim?
No. Quite the opposite. No. I've got up early as well. We got up early. It was the next sale today as well, weren't it? So we were up at sort of 6:30 this morning. So I'm starting to flag.
You went to the next sale at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, fool that I am. But I've got a McDonald's breakfast out of it. So.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Awesome.
Wait. What is it? I'm sorry, because I'm the American in this English crowd. What is the McDonald's breakfast? Like, what do they serve you?
Sausage and egg McMuffin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hash brown, and just a coffee. I think I had.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
very similar. Okay.
Yeah.
Do they do the pancakes and egg, like the big breakfast, as they call it around here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just curious. I didn't know if it had a UK twist to it. Like, would you like some black pudding?
Oh, if they're black pudding in there,
but I'd be like, yeah.
I love a bit of black pudding.
No, not black pudding. Not for me. No.
Yum.
George Atkins said would have loved a water moccasin, but do you know what? I can see them doing that as a normal standard release. I don't think that would need to be.
Yeah, these vehicles that are under or at $150, it's like, well, fine, drop them all day long. You can buy them whenever you want. We always have them. You want
now if it was a Cobra hydrofoil, I would be I'd be interested in that.
God, that is a kick-ass vessel.
That'd be awesome. We've got another guest. We've got Jesse, the Epic Badger. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hey, Jesse.
Hello, Stu. Hello, Des. Scuba.
How you doing?
Hello. How's your how's your comedian friend? Very unapologetic. I like that.
No apologies.
Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome.
No
I loved him.
No refunds.
I loved him in Caddyshack. I really like his work.
Oh dear. What's this? The Z-Force headquarters with prison cell, helipad, and garage would be amazing in classified. Yeah.
Yep.
Did they not do the same? Did they not do something similar to that for G.I. Joe as well?
Yeah. So it was the exact same set, just done in a gray plastic.
Yeah.
But not with as cool as stickers as you guys got on your Z-Force, because I'm lucky to own both. And again, Palatoy for the win, where they just like went sticker palooza crazy and gave you a lot more detail and all the little bits.
Scuba, do you have the in I think it's 1992, the 1992 folding G.I. Joe playset, the electronic one?
I don't. I know Jeff Barker's got it, and honestly, my neighbor Caddy Corner to me still has. He has it in the garage, and I'm like, anytime you got tired of that, just let me know.
That was my favorite playset.
Which one was that, Badger? Because I don't know about that one.
It's got the big central tower in the middle, and then it folds out from there, and it's got battle noises, and you can shoot it.
It's got a big Gatling gun toy that also sits in the front with like 6 missiles, and you just turn it and it fires them all out. And then the tower has a button where if a missile hits it, it knocks the tower down.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got a lot going on.
And the prison also has an exploding piece because it's the 90s. Everything explodes. But if the missile hits a part of it, a wall pops out so Cobra Commander can run away.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, he's also got the because they did a Cobra headquarters into a mountain set that same, I think, mid 90s, and it's just as cool.
Yeah.
They repurposed that G.I. Joe one for Street Fighter for their Shadowloo playset.
Oh, I did not know that. Ha!
Wow.
Smart.
Wow. See, it's funny because they used, like, even back in the day, the 80s and stuff like that, they used, they reused a lot of the same molds, didn't they, with certain figures and certain playsets and stuff like that. No one batted an eyelid. No one moaned about it. No one cared.
Nope.
And it's only till now when, like, you get like repaints and the same sort of like sculpts and stuff like that. People go, "No, it's reuse. Do you know what I mean? It's like just brand new. It's like it's only just starting to happen. It's been going on for years.
I think we go on about it because it's like really the 4th Mando in 2024. Be like, come on. And they're like,
I do think part of that, just thinking about my childhood, you give me a toy this year. In a year or two, I'm going to have different types of toys. A collector is going to be holding on to these pieces for years, whereas kids, this year it's Jurassic Park. Next year it's Power Rangers. I'm not going to see the same molds reused over and over again.
Yeah.
But I think if you swap that Mandalorian for a clone trooper with the different battalions or the different, then it's a different beast, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Army builders unite.
Yeah, because there was a lot of battalions, weren't there? A lot of clone battalions, and you can have captains, lieutenants, all those sort of things as well. Because I mean, Mace Windu, I mean, we've not got any of his sort of like clones, have we?
No.
Within TVC at the moment, they were the purple ones, weren't they? They look pretty cool. Des, I've got to say, you're the only person I know who can sit there and lean while you're in a chair. That's just incredible.
She's got that core body strength. We're like,
So how are you enjoying your HasLab? I mean, have you had time to sit and look at it properly now and stuff like that? The barge, have you populated it?
Yeah, I mean, as you know, Stu, it's the heat we've had over here over the last sort of month or so. It's been absolutely roasting up here. It's just unbearable. I mean, the Star Wars stream we did the other week, I just couldn't. I set up here, and it was just too hot. Everything was going crazy, so I had to go downstairs. But, so it is nice, a bit cooler today. To come up and have a look at it, but yeah, just want to stroke it all the time. It's beautiful.
Stroke it in the attic. Just up in the loft.
There you go. That's what you get up to in the attic, Des. There you go. When it comes, because I know it has been warm.
Yeah.
Are you concerned about your figures and stuff like that? The ones in packaging and stuff like that, or no,
because a lot of them are out of packaging. There's only like these ones here that are in packages. There's a couple in the other room that are, but 95% are out. So, and it's at the end of the day, they're toys.
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. I don't want them to sort of discolor or warp or anything like that. But it's
like so many of us. You're not like, do you know the street value currently of my collection? Yeah.
They're just toys. They're just toys.
I like it.
They're just toys. Right. What's the chat got to say? The Z-Force headquarters. Oh, right. Yeah, we've had that one. I love repeating myself. I agree, George. They need to venture into the boats now. Yeah. Again, I think the moccasin will come out, but I think it will be just a standard line. Yeah. Yeah, because they've done Copperhead. I think he looks great. He looks absolutely.
Did you see the Valaverse announced? Still in that 6-inch scale, a Zodiac boat that they're going to be doing. Yeah, and I was like, hello.
Oh, okay. Cool. I need to look into that.
Yep.
I'm in the minority. I prefer Arctic motifs and living in the Rockies. I'm excited for the snow. Oh, okay.
So regarding the G.I. Joe HasLab, how far has it got to go?
It's over 6, and it's got to hit at least 8 for the minimum.
Yeah, so it's well on the way for doing.
It's well on the way, and it's still got 40 odd days left, I think. But I'm a little bit disappointed, though. I mean, I think it looks great. I love the lighting and stuff like that. You got the canopy that lights up. You get those transfers. It looks like you've got snow on the windscreen and stuff like that. You got all the different lights and stuff. But I'm a little bit disappointed with the stretch goals. Really, an Arctic version of Lady J, an Arctic bivouac playset, and an Arctic flint. I mean.
So as I just wrote the comment you just pulled up, I prefer Arctic motifs, like Supers. My intention is to buy it, keep the figures because I love the figures and the designs and the bivouac, and then I'm going to sell the Snowcat separately, still in the box, just because everyone else who's going to sell it secondhand is going to sell it at a higher markup.
Right.
I have a value for these figures, so I'm going to subtract that value and sell the Snowcat for a lower price.
Right.
Somebody's going to buy it because they're going to want a second one. They're going to want one for repainting it into the Tiger Force. That's their concern. I'm going to get the majority of my money back for those figures because I love those Arctic figures.
And I did the flip with the Sky Striker. I sold the majority of the figures just to keep the Sky Striker because
I sold 2 of the 4 figures that came with my Dragonfly, and it kind of paid for a good chunk of it. But I'm one of the few who was genuinely excited for the Arctic soldiers.
So the figures coming out, are they brand new figures or are they repaints?
It's new sculpting. Lady J, Flint.
Yeah, because she's in her parka.
Yeah, she needs a new figure because hers is still that.
Yeah.
Even the retro card is still that first figure from what was it, the second wave?
Yeah.
She's real skinny, real limpy.
Was it
20, feels out of place. And the head sculpt is really nice. I'm probably going to swap that new head sculpt on the old figure and then put the other head on the Arctic one. So I'm looking forward to that.
See. Oh, let's just.
I love the accessories too.
Look, he's got a skillet with eggs.
The coffee kettle.
And then Lady J can play with Flint's wieners on a stick.
Wow.
Yo, snow.
I mean, with the Hiss tank, when I opened that, I was like blown away. I absolutely loved it. And the figures, I've still got them in the boxes. I've not opened up the figures. So what I did is I went on eBay and bought a separate figure for the driver separately. So I might get the gunner and I might get the technician as well. I don't know. But I love that. I think that's really cool. That's really cool. I quite like the Rattler as well. I thought that was pretty awesome. That was pretty good.
I guess I should say at least the stretch goals aren't patches. Like what the hell?
I mean, why are they doing? I don't get that. I don't get that.
A rock.
I don't get that.
And then for them to sit on screen and act like that's like desirable.
But do you know the crazy thing is though? The crazy thing is that Snowcat is cheaper than the Ghost. It doesn't make sense. And yet the Snowcat, you get all the electronics with it as well. I mean, all the G.I. Joe HasLabs have got, apart from the Sky Striker, they've all got electronics and lighting and stuff like that. It adds to it.
In-house IP versus we got to pay the mouse.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it can be done though,
but it can be done. I completely agree. The Ghost.
Look at the Star Speeder.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm like, the Ghost just ended up being giant hunks of wedges of plastic. Like, really? That's all?
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll see Leicester Vintage because they had one, and I'm sure they were selling it for $450. So they were taking like a £50 hit.
Yeah.
To get out.
Just to get out.
So Tony
and I
Z
love
has
Star
put
Wars. I'm a big fan of Star Wars.
Star Wars has loved this
Love that
year.
show.
Go big for 2027. Yeah, well, that's a good idea. That's a good point.
Thing is, it's like if they don't announce it at San Diego, will we get one this year?
No, I don't think we will. No, I don't think we will.
I still, again, we all hung out at Celebration London, and the fact that the Hasbro booth had the balls to have the katana on display in front of all of Europe, I was like, wow. Yeah. And they did it in Japan again. I'm like, there's no shame. Like, hey, look what you can't get.
Yeah, it's mental, isn't it? So Jonathan Redmond says, yeah, the size of these things that just rules me out of picking them up. Would love the Cobra Hydrofoil in 6-inch though. Such an iconic design. It is stunning. It's stunning. I never had one as a kid. It was a great vehicle. And Chris Mewa, bless his heart, he did send me over this a few weeks back.
Yeah.
So I ordered parts off of eBay to fix this up because some of it's broken. So I'll be getting this fixed up and restored. So yeah,
Ron Rudet designed that.
Yeah.
But I think that's a lot of fun doing that though, Stu. Getting something that's there or thereabouts, 70% sort of complete, and then going to the toy fairs or or even searching on eBay.
Yeah,
for
that's fun. That's relaxing.
So we just
can be frustrating. But I mean, I did the same thing with my whale. So I did the whale back in 2020, and I had so much fun doing that. But the thing is, I think I enjoyed it more because we didn't really have anything to do. We couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
We were all sat indoors.
Yeah, you needed projects to.
So you needed something to do. I absolutely loved doing that, and I think it looks great. And I need to get it on display again. But now, I'm so either busy with work or busy living life and stuff like that, and because I don't want this to be doing this YouTube stuff the be all and end all of everything. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Look at the grin on his face.
I know. That is cool. I mean, how about that as a HasLab?
Yeah, that would be kick.
I mean, if you've got concerns about space with the snowcat, you're gonna have bigger problems, I think, with the whale.
The whale is a coffee table.
Yeah, well, yeah, true.
Because I had the toy, and that thing was too big.
But
it's massive.
I'll tell you what I do think they should do with whatever the HasLab, whatever IP it is, Star Wars or G.I. Joe or whatever. Carded figures, loose figures.
Yes.
Give us them both.
Yep.
But then you know what's going to happen with that? They put the price up. I mean, I'm not. We're paying a premium price and more for the Star Wars HasLabs, as opposed to the G.I. Joe HasLabs. It's mental.
Yep.
I mean, I like the Ghost, and I said it in my the review of it that I did. It's all well and good bragging about this as being the most expensive HasLab so far. Well, whoop-de-doo, that's marvelous. But the paint apps weren't great. And there was no electrics on it, and which is a shame. I think they could have pushed the boat out and just for that price. Do you know what I mean? Especially when they're doing that with the G.I. Joe stuff. It just doesn't make sense. And like you say, they can't turn around and say, well, it's difficult to do that for 3 3/4 inch. Boo. No, it's not because Disney doing it with the,
and it's not expensive.
No,
you pull up Amazon and type in LED lights and watch your search history fill with.
It's funny too because as someone who collects smaller scale toys, I have the Micro Galaxy Ghost, which has noises and stuff.
Yeah, it's got some cool little gimmicks.
Yeah, I mean that's a great line though. That is a great line.
It is. The company has struggles with getting stuff to retail, which I think everyone does today.
JT, how you doing, my friend? Thank you for joining us.
JT.
Sorry, Badge, what was you saying?
No, it's fine. And the company Jazzware is just really struggling with retail. It is hard to get a lot of this stuff from their line. Once I got what I wanted, I've sort of backed out because most of my collection is still my old Galoob stuff. But I think it's a nice homage to the Galoob toys.
Sure.
Yeah.
They had me at that Hoth display, with all the trenches, and I was like, oh, man.
Because a lot of those Micro Galaxy machines, they never came out over here. It was very hard to come by some of those vehicles. G-forces, but I would have a hard time saying no to a classified water moccasin. I think most people would. It is a fantastic looking vehicle, and I'm surprised they've not done Zartan and his swamp skier. Well, they've done Zartan. I'm surprised they've not done the swamp skier.
I would think that would be coming out as well.
Yeah,
at some point, but it should just be for regular retail consumption.
Yeah, definitely. But I love the classified line, but I don't get any of the vehicles, so as I don't have the space, would rather concentrate on getting the vintage 3 and 3.75 vehicles.
Yep.
Yeah,
more bang for your buck.
Oh, definitely, and it's easier to display the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Scuba classified is the one Hasbro line no one complains about, but my God, does Hasbro do its best to crap on that line? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I mean, they could. I don't get it with companies. It's like Disney and Lucasfilm, Star Wars is you could make an absolute fortune, and yet they get it wrong more often than they get it right.
Right.
Hasbro with G.I. Joe, for the love of God, it's their property. They could make an absolute fortune doing it if they put the time and effort into it. And they have improved with the classified line for sure. I mean, those first few figures that come out, I mean, they're not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And as I said the other day, no toy line is, but it's improved a hell of a lot. So why don't they put that time and effort into the 3 3/4 inch? Or do you think they're just putting all their eggs in one basket with classified?
They're putting it all with classified because, like I said, they've outsourced to Super 7 for the 3 3/4 inch. Like, you want to do great.
Yeah,
they've done the Disney thing. Oh, you'd like to buy our license to be able to? Sure.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre.
I've not seen the
weird
Super 7
world.
ones. I've not seen the Super 7 ones. Are they? I've heard a lot of negativity.
I think it's hit and miss.
Yeah.
I've got the Tomac Saymont 2-pack, which is cool. They're in business suits, like the cartoon, from Extended Enterprises. And I got them because I'm like, I want to take their little ugly Super 7 heads off and like retro on, like old school, their heads from Hasbro. The Gladiator, Romar, from the cartoon that fights Duke, on the big grid or whatever. I think it's cool stuff like that. They seem to just do too little right now of those cartoon hits, the deep cuts, versus like, oh, hey, look, we made Serpentor. And it's like, so? I'm like, I'm going to get a vintage O-ring Serpentor for like the same money. I'm like, how is this it's like, dude, why?
Yeah.
Again, I'm not in the boardroom, but we all purchase these products, so that's why we all have we can say what we think about them, and juxtapose like, why that is dumb. What, you don't like money? You don't understand your client base? Like,
it'd be interesting if they just give their reasoning. Well, we've picked this. Well, we've picked that, or we've picked this over that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just it helps you process it, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, Des, when it comes to Black Series, I know you predominantly collect the 3 3/4 inch, but when it comes to Black Series, if they did decide to do another HasLab, what do you think they could do for HasLab for the 6-inch series in the Black Series or the 6-inch weight line?
I think someone mentioned it earlier. The X-wing. Could they do the X-wing?
Yeah.
You're on that sort of size. You obviously I think as a Black Series. I'm sure someone like Shabby would love the Falcon, but you just imagine the size of it. It would just be too big.
It would be too big. Yeah.
I'm going to say the Land Speeder, but they've done the Land Speeder.
Darth Vader's TIE Fighter.
Yeah, could do. But then, how big was the
standard
TIE
tie
Fighter that they did? Yeah, the standard tie. Yeah, how big was that?
Big. Big. That was big. Yeah, that was big. What about something like an ATST?
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Chicken Walker would be cool.
It would be tall, but it wouldn't take up much width, would it?
Perhaps they could partner with IKEA and make like a Rebel Transport coffee table for your living room.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, that would be cool.
Flat pack, you build it.
Yeah.
But with the Black Series, would they chance their arm and go somewhat from the prequels? something from the sequels, something from Andor, or you know what I mean. I don't think they would, because I think if they're going to try Black Series, it's got to be OT. Otherwise,
I agree. I think that's where they go wrong.
What's funny is like my friend Mark and I, and like Boba Hicks and others who are from my time, they started to tease Shadows, which was real big for us in the 90s, and they're just giving us little crumbs of it, like here's a figure here and here's a figure there, and it's like give us more Shadows of the Empire. Like that's different, unique, and fun.
Yeah, where's Dash Rendar's ship, for crying out loud?
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, where's Dash Rendar's ship into Micro Galaxy Squadron? Instead,
you know what you're getting? You're getting Acolyte figures that no one wants.
Yeah. I just loved. I mean, I'm watching Matt and Adam's figures that they're doing for the VG.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Yeah,
the top 10. So many from Andor that you could pick 10 from each episode.
I do enjoy watching those two, because when Adam doesn't agree with Martin, he's like, whatever. Yeah, whatever. He just doesn't seem he's not interested at all, is he? Bless him. But were you ever into G.I. Joe, Des, or has it always been Star Wars?
Always been Star Wars.
Always.
I mean, if it wasn't for Star Wars, I could have been all over Action Force.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
all over it. I mean, my cousin, he had a lot of stuff. Sadly, got rid of it all. But I was saying to Dario at the NEC, there was a vintage shop in the next town from us, had some couple of figures for a couple of quid, and I had them in my hand, beaters. But I've got a couple of SAS that I had from when I was a kid. It might even have been my cousins. And I'm like, do I just get the SAS? Just that little squadron?
Sure.
I've got so much Star Wars stuff to get. So it was an easy sort of pass. But I'm just, you're
starting to get the itch.
There. Exactly. Yeah.
I will agree with you, Des, that what I'm about to say is very controversial for this side of the Atlantic. When I have both of them in hands, I think Palatoy Action Force is better than G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
As a kid, I would play with those more. I didn't care so much for the articulation and the missile firing stuff and the green suits. I like the Action Force stuff.
Yeah. No,
the thing is with that, though,
I mean,
the G.I. Joe stuff, the O-ring figures and with the articulation, you can actually sit them in the vehicles and stuff like that. With
but
the
I can sit them in the AF3 just fine. And because they're a softer rubbery material, I could be rough with them. I was so tired of my Joes breaking their hands and
crotches.
Yeah, crotches and everything. Like Action Force is just more durable to play outside as a kid.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I had no. Obviously, I was aware of Action Force, but I had no. I wasn't aware at all of the G.I. Joe figures at all. You know, the O-rings.
It wasn't. The only, you got them as specialty drivers for some of the Action Force vehicles, and that was pretty much your only taste of them until Hasbro.
What year would that have been, Pete?
So G.I. Joe, the green shirt squads, the original release was 82.
Okay, yeah. So it was only
so
10,
the same time that Palatoy's coming out, they both were working on, shrinking down our 12-inch guys, Action Man and G.I. Joe, down to 3 3/4. And they, obviously with Action Man and G.I. Joe, they were playing nicely with agreements like, Palatoy came out with the flocked haired, and Hasbro's like, oh, that's really good. And they're like, we also have this Kung Fu grip that you might, oh, hell, that's a great addition, that kind of, so there's just back and forth with Action Man and G.I. Joe. But then it got to, we're going to work on shrinking down there. Well, we're not telling you that. we're not going to, so they both premiered them at the respective toy fairs that year. And it was like, holy shit, they both were, you love them as 12-inch. Now we're going to have them smaller.
Yeah.
So Rhino's put Scuba. I checked out your booth at the Toy Mall today, but didn't find anything I was looking for this time around. So maybe
it's always
next time.
Changing.
Capricorn 1 is a must-watch movie. It's utterly brilliant. Okay, I need to watch that.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize this.
Spot on, JT.
Life Force is 100% worth a watch, Stu. Super hot vampire chick spends 99% of the movie naked. Really?
I mean,
well, why don't you lead with that? Okay, cool. Well, there you are.
Space Vampire.
What's this? Capricorn 1 is a great film, JT. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to watch that. Shameless plug. My channel is 2 years old tomorrow. Stu, so it's Battlefront 2 with everyone. Yeah. No,
nice.
That's not a problem, man. Yeah, congratulations on 2 years, man.
That's
That is
cool.
absolutely.
It doesn't
awesome.
feel like 2 years.
No, it feel it. Yeah, I just well done, mate. I mean, I think you've done a great job. Georgie has got her PS4 all set up now, so she will be joining you. I'll be watching from the comfort of bed. So yeah, Georgie be in the front room playing with you guys and stuff like that, and I'll be watching. So yeah, awesome stuff.
Like get him, Georgie.
No, congratulations, man.
Yeah, Terry. When's Jace's interviews from the NEC coming out?
Oh yeah, crikey, what's going on with that? Miss Chris Miwa, how are you? Good evening, lads. Just a quick hi. We'll try to watch back later. Good luck for who's left on the Wheel of Doom. And again, congrats that 1,000. No, absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it. Like I say, once this is over, this live stream, I wonder how many. We'll see. This is a one and done. If I go under 1,000, I'm not doing another giveaway. If I go back,
you know how YouTube.
One and done. I know YouTube. It's
the YouTube giveth and taketh away.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Terry. What's your channel called? I think you know what his channel's called, Kieran.
I say with Shabby going up and down, like he says, he's
like
gone up and down like a bride's night.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's mental, absolutely mental. Hey, they're chasing 80s. Right, who else have we got? People saying hello. What's this?
He doesn't
shuffle rigged. Unbelievable. Yeah.
How far back are you, Stu?
Yeah, I know, right? I hope there's wins, as I don't know the others.
Thanks, G4.
Sent you some naughty pictures, Scuba. Hello. What?
Hey.
Has he?
I don't have time for that at all.
Oh shit! What was that? What was that for?
I think he must have put that, and then I got knocked out in the next spin.
Okay.
So it's all G-Force's fault.
Oh, okay. Well done to the winner. Yeah. Monster Zach.
From the mind of George Aiken.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wow.
Nope. That's let's see. Yeah. That was the start of it where they're chasing him down.
Oh, look at this. It would be great if they did one in red. If I had the money, I would buy another one.
VTR Dave gave me my Red Shadows red one, and I was like, this is beautiful. And he was like, no, keep, it's yours. And I was like, I can't. And he was like, no, I have another one. Take it. And I was like, all right, I'll see your red version. And I was like, do you have the G.I. Joe just gray version? And he was like, what is this you speak of? And I'm like, coming up. So I shipped it back that way.
So Gary Moore's put at £75. You should probably get another 3. No, you're all right. You're okay. I mean, so I do buy doubles, and I buy doubles for a reason. So when it's retro carded, like the G.I. Joes, I'll buy 2, one to keep on card and one to open and display. I do the same with the Spider-Man retro carded figures. I just like the card backs because they're pretty cool. It was only on the odd occasion that I got 1 or 2 more than I should have done. It doesn't happen all the time.
And for that, Stu, I am eternally grateful.
Yeah.
That's so weird. I heard Georgie laughing out loud from the other room when you were like, it's rare that it happens. And it
is rare. It's very few and far between. It's like that playset I got, Des, the Streets of Mos Eisley. How I ended up with 3, I have no idea. I couldn't believe that. I was like, what? Oh, unbelievable.
See, I can understand the 2. Again, one to keep the figure card.
Yeah.
But yeah, I shall open it when I
do a little. Do you do a little drunk shopping sometimes, Stu? Have one too many, and you're like, let's see what's for pre-order.
No, because I've got such a bad memory, and I should keep a record of what I get, but I don't. I'm too lazy for that. I'll be honest. I'm too lazy. You know what I mean? It's like I'm saying earlier. I don't want this to be the be all and end all. So what I do is I just, like that, and I'll order that. And then a few days later, I'm thinking, I see it on another bloody website or something like that, like or for Star Action Figures or whatever.
Right.
Oh yeah, I like that, and I won't bother checking on in demand if I've got it, and or Hasbro, and I just there you go. What can you do? Bucky's banana pudding is it really?
This is like 30 minutes old.
All right.
Yeah, the banana pudding's gone cold.
Yeah. Not even banana flavored anymore.
I'm so sorry, Badge. What unbelievable.
but
that's old news.
But to my point, the banana pudding is pretty ace.
Nice.
Thanks. Cheers. Oh, look at that. I put that up ages ago. Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. Gary, to be fair, Stu probably has ordered 3. The others are probably coming next week. No, I haven't. Wow. I like Palatoy Action Force when it first came out with scaled down action military outfits.
Oh, so good.
It did look cool. A regular TIE fighter would be smaller, so there's no reason. Would that be for HasLab, wouldn't it? Wow. I'm quite behind in the chat.
Wait.
Black Series Death Star. Ooh. Like a play set.
Would it be cardboard?
Be the size of a house, wouldn't it?
It would be pretty big.
But why? I mean, we all
Zombie
Hunter.
Hello, sir. How are you? Nice to join
awesome.
us. Thank you very much. Hoping you're keeping well, Zombie Hunter.
Careful! Don't put your drink on my Death Star. I'm like, oh shit! I thought it was a coffee table.
I think Stu should watch this back as punishment. Thank you very much. It's not been that bad, is it? Burger King hash browns are so good. Are they?
I've never done a.
I've never tried them. I've never tried them. Quite similar to the Andor punishment. What? I don't get what's going on in the chat.
Don't try to keep. Yeah.
No, I know. The problem with those clone trooper figures is they all look the bloody same. True. They're just toys. I've gone right.
But they are.
In the end of the day, they are.
Ages 4 and above.
Yeah, Stu is behind in the chat again. Hey, Stu, have you heard England have been knocked out of the World Cup? Maradona handball, unbelievable. Yeah, very good, very good. Was this? I picked up a HasLab brand new with all tiers for 300.
Which one, George?
HasLab though?
Yeah, be more specific.
Yeah, throw it back in the chat, George.
Oh, hang on. As you put it there, his tank. Ah, okay,
nice.
Right, okay, yeah, yeah. Stu is so far behind in the chat. I'll be selling my channel is 30.
That's true.
It is harsh, isn't it? Look at this.
Jason graduated. He's married.
Snowcat is really big, but I think the Ghost is still bigger. It is. The Ghost is a big old unit.
So where's your Ghost? Where's your Ghost now, Stu?
Same place. It's on the coffee table.
Still on the coffee table.
Yeah.
Wow.
I should call that the toy graveyard because I had the Builder Falcon on there and I sold that on. Then I put the Lego Ultimate Collection Series Falcon on there.
And you
then I
sold
sold that off. I've got the Ghost on there now, so it's probably sitting there shitting itself, thinking, "Christ, on next."
Oh, jeez. Be like,
no,
your
I won't
coming.
be. I won't be moving that on. Hello, all.
Till it
Sorry,
is time.
I'm asleep, waiting for the show to start. Just woke up. Oh, cheers! Your message about 3 hours ago.
I tuned in 3 hours too early.
Nice of you to join us, Gap. Thank you very much, mate. I hope you had a nice
Good
kip.
to see you, pal.
I hope you had a nice kip.
He's bright-eyed.
Whale could be made as a HasLab. Just make it Ghost size.
Very true.
Would that Ghost size be big though? Big enough for the whale, or would it? What do you think? The Ghost is big.
With the HasLab for the G.I. Joe, is it all 6 inch? They didn't do nothing 3 3/4 inch now.
They did. Sky Striker.
Sky Striker, and now that ship sailed. It's over. It's like what? Not even 3 3/4.
Ship sailed? I thought it was a plane.
Oh, God.
But I don't think it hit all its tiers, did it?
Yeah.
Have you been going to the PGM school of comedy, Des? Yeah.
School?
Well, it's more of a community college, and that's where I got my certificate.
Yeah. So that's why I went in for the Sky Striker, because I thought, if they're going to start doing this, that's going to be superb, because that was quite reasonably priced. They did one and done, wasn't it? It was
so funny because there really were those voices out there, not anybody that we typically associate with, but the whole if you don't back it, then they won't make anything else. You've got to, if you want to see more 3. And it's like, you put a lot of trust and faith in a giant billion-dollar corporation to like, oh, they bought it and look what they did. They were like, yep, nope, fuck it, we're not doing it anymore.
Yeah, because it backed quite quickly, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And it's the same with the Hiss Bank. That backed pretty quick.
But like Jesse said, it still didn't hit the final tier. We didn't get ketchup and mustard, the ground crew for the aircraft carrier, which would have been kick-ass. So it didn't meet that final.
I tell you what, I wish didn't meet the final tier. That was the Ghost. Because I had to change. I changed my name, didn't I? Because of that. Because I made some stupid comment. It won't back. I feel quite confident it won't back.
It's not gonna back, and I'm like,
I was sitting there sweating like it's back.
Stu's been drinking again.
Yeah. Oh, mental. I keep my mouth shut. There you go. I'd rather have no lights on HasLabs as it's made them cheaper.
I agree, because like with the Dragonfly, the lights turn on, but I look at it in the daytime, and then at night I'm in bed. Like I don't turn the lights on.
Maybe if you put it on the what if you put the lights on a clapper, so from your bed you're like,
hello, Robert's Infinite.
Hey, Robert.
How are you, sir? Nice you join us. Thank you very much. It's all very good here. Hoping you are keeping well, my friend. You'll be on the channel in a couple of weeks' time. Awesome stuff.
Good to see you.
Who else do we have? He's saying hello to everybody. We've got Goji. Hello, sir.
Hey.
I just want to say also as well, not only was it Scuba Pete that was responsible for me being here today because of YouTube, Gojitron also designed my logo. So thank you very much, Goji. Very much appreciated, my friend. And I'm liking your new intro as well to your videos. That's pretty cool.
And on that note, Stu, I must say it was you that enticed me to put my ugly mug on the screen.
Oh, don't blame me, mate. It's nothing to do with me.
Son of a bitch, it's spreading.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I've learned from Scuba, haven't I? I've learned from Scuba. But yeah, no, this is true. But I mean, because you're always in the chat, and you all, do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Always
it's that confidence thing, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
But then it's you were just chatting here now, like we're all.
Yeah, so we're at the pub.
What ZSR? We're all down the pub having a drink, having a laugh.
Yep.
And, just getting on and just.
I mean, crikey! I mean, next week there'll be 200 episodes, wouldn't there? ZSR? I think that's pretty outstanding. I mean, they've not aged at all, have they? Those. Yeah, they're still looking sprightly, aren't they? Bless them.
And I think, and not a mention of gravy in the last 50 episodes. I think
next week everybody's going to
be a gravy spectacular.
Mentioning gravy. And I tell you what, it's nice to see Tony Z back in the chat as well. Why would Hasbro give us electronics when they don't even put any wash or weathering on their places? Well, this is true, but this is the thing, Tony. What I don't understand is it's very sort of like it's not consistent. It's like this, for example. The weathering on this is absolutely superb. I mean, it's got a nice wash of like weathering on there, which makes it, or is that just dirty plastic? One of the two. But it looks good. I think it's a wash. So they've done well with that. But what I can't understand is they put the electrics on the 6-inch line, but not the 3 3/4 inch line for Star Wars. It's I don't. I mean, would you prefer it with lights though, Des? Would you prefer it if the sail barge come with lighting?
I don't know what it would look better, but then it's like Jesse was saying, you don't have it on. If it's on now with lights on it, would you see it? It's like the big Millennium Falcon. That's got lights.
Yeah, true.
More sounds than lights, to be fair.
Yeah,
but I haven't put them on in years. I should take the batteries out, to be fair.
That's a good point.
It's just nice to have the option that you can do it, and it does look cool, and doors open and the lights come on. It is cool
because I think I would begrudge paying that kind of money and then customizing it and doing it yourself. Do you know what I mean? A, I wouldn't have the confidence to do that, and B, why should I? It should come like it anyway. I mean, I'm good at teabagging because I teabagged the old Streets of Mos Eisley. That came out quite well. I'm being serious. It came out quite well.
You are an expert at teabagging.
We're after the watershed, aren't we?
Yeah. Over here we are. Yeah, I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but there you are.
Yeah, it's. I don't know whether until I get it out and I'll put it next to the cantina and I'll see. I doubt if I'll do anything with it. It depends how if they look the same, because I wouldn't want to touch the cantina regarding doing my own weathering.
Yeah, no, I
wouldn't want to bugger it up at that price.
Joking aside, that's the good thing about using a used tea bag, because you can just wipe it off.
Yeah, that's true.
When you pack it in, Scuba, for the love of God, pack it in. That's the good. You could just wipe it off. It's like you never done anything. But so many mid-sized vehicles missing from Star Wars TV series, says Hoppy's Creations.
Well,
yes,
Hoppy just makes them, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's doing the Lord's work. Yeah. Be like, fine, I'll do it myself. Des, do you see yourself buying like a giant bag of sand now to make a proper Tatooine? You know, when the cantina arrives, you get the streets, you Jabba's palace. You know, you've got the katana.
Well, firstly, I won't buy it. I'll get it from work.
Oh yeah, well that's what I mean. Yeah, like you're just like, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, haul it up here. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I did years ago. I did make a Jabba's play set, and I got a bit some MDF and I sort of done it all. Yeah, a bit of PVA and a bit of sand on it, and it's something that I've always thought I'd like to do that and have a go. I'm not saying I'll be any good at it, but it's time and effort. Time,
right? Yeah.
I think Robert's Infinite Realms has asked question of the night so far. So why does the snowmobile have an ice tray? That's my question.
Because those old environments have this weird mental it's so weird because in Wyoming, for example, it gets below zero all the time. People start craving Dairy Queen in December more than they do in the summer. And we keep our vehicles so hot on the inside to keep from freezing that we want cold drinks while we're driving, around the interstate.
Okay. Don't mention the A word in front of Stu. I don't know what you mean, Delvian. What do you mean by the A word, mate? I don't know.
Oh, the A-wing.
Yeah.
Oh, that A word. Yeah. Oh no. Oh.
When's the next Sandown show?
I think September.
Is it September?
Yeah. Yes, Zombie. I have it and opened it. I think because Zombie was saying about it'd be great if they did a snow speeder, and they've done that in the Forge already, so that's pretty cool. I am getting down to the chats. So
do you see your super chat?
I can see it. I've not got there yet, so I do appreciate that. I wouldn't mind one, but they're asking a lot second hand. Oh, there's that word again. Second. I wonder if Martin's still up. Bless him. The playset diorama would be easy for 6-inch section of interior Falcon, Death Star hallways, and see that's one thing as well that I'm surprised that they've not done is they have done the Death Star walls, haven't they? Or they've done the Tantive 4 walls.
Yeah.
But do you remember that company that used to do the Death Star walls, the Imperial walls? They went bankrupt apparently, which is a shame.
Oh man.
Zombies sometimes are expensive on the secondary, but they are. I know that.
But I think with regards to the corridors, you try and sell that to the sort of marketing or to the directors. Right, we're going to make a corridor. And what, a corridor? But I think they look great for display.
They do. Yeah. Absolutely.
And, if you wanted to put 3 or 4 together, it looks, it gives you that sort of scope.
Sure.
But as a concept, definitely. It sounds a bit random.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea of, okay, you're not going to get the Death Star, but what if we, for $200, we made the trash compactor scene, like for your 6-inch Black Series, like you can, and it's going to come with all the stuff. We already are good at making tiny glassware. Look, we're going to make it bigger for this because we're class of, we're a Black Series scale. But like where it would sit, like a Detolf cube.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think those would be huge. And obviously people are doing it. I know out of foam and such,
Yeah, there's a lot of great 3D printers out there on Etsy. I have a nice arcade cabinet display, like 6-inch figure display, and there are great sellers out there who can do really great custom work. I think it'd be good if Hasbro did it, but I think attempts in the past, like what was it? It was that bridge. What did Michael call it from Retroblasting? It was like the bridge to nowhere.
The bridge to nowhere.
I think mistakes like that don't get out of their psyche. They make a mistake, they get called on it, and it just stays in the back there if they get presented new ideas. And they get scared and put off.
Yep.
I just want to say thank you, Tony Z. Cheers, Stu. Was very active as Mystery Mando, but then a bad period of health came and watched silently for a long time. Good to be active again. No, look, as long as you're safe and well, my friend. Yeah. And like I say, very much appreciate your generosity, man. So thank you very much. Really appreciate that.
VTR's all right as well, because he's been bit.
Yeah, old VTR flying. He's Lyme's disease.
What?
He got bitten by an insect, and he was up at A&E.
Jeez.
Yeah. So where was I with the chat? Oh no, I've gone too far.
Better soon, VTR.
I don't know what's worse: the fact that he's got Lyme's disease, or the fact that he's wearing shorts.
Oh dear. So Jonathan Redmond says the hyena and red jackal, aka Destro and Hiss, were the first time I saw an O-ring figure as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was blown away by those O-ring figures when they first came out. I was like, wow, these are pretty cool. Action Force redone as Origins 1984. Okay. TJC. I haven't had the time to finish editing it. It's easy for you to say. I have a couple of days off during the week. I will try to get it done. Well,
Terry, just do it when you're driving. I mean, you can edit on your phone and,
I've thought about getting
about the passengers.
It is, Robert. It's a very cool looking vehicle, I have to say. It's a great looking vehicle. I'm just going to show it again because I can.
Tempting as hell.
It is huge. Very, very big. And yeah, I mean, that comparison that I put with the 6-inch figure there, I think it just comes to the top of his leg. Mental. Absolutely mental. Even if Stu wrote it down, he'd lose the piece of paper. Cheers. Thanks, Mr. B. I noticed how many R5 do you have now?
Well, they keep losing their motivators. He has to keep doing
it. They do. I have
don't stay motivated.
I have 4. So I have 3 from the Mandalorian, and I have this one, which I'm keeping carded, which is from A New Hope on that awesome card back. I love that card back. That's superb. So Martin kindly picked this up for me from the States. So thank you very much.
Yeah, awesome. I felt a bit bad for you, Stu. The Bon Vimden figure you got.
Yes.
About a week later, they're going to re-release it. I know it's on VC1, and then it's going to be on a different card back. But of all the figures, I couldn't
believe it. I know. And the thing is, as well, I was like, well, that's okay because I can just buy another one anyway. But when I went to put it in with my other figures, I've already got him on the original 1.0, so I've got 2 of them.
No.
So I don't have to buy any more now. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. It's like, for goodness sake. And I've got it all written down. I've got all my TVC written down. Yes.
So you're saying you bought 2 Bon Vimdens?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, I bought the first one. No, not
years ago.
Well, I bought the second one when I was with you up at Milton Keynes, not realizing I already had one anyway.
Georgie's still watching, so he's like, what's viable?
Sorry,
no, I didn't. I was the one was throwing to me, and I caught it. And
Stu is so far behind it's Sunday here in Australia. Thanks, Zombie. I'm catching up. I'm not as bad as Shabby. I'm not. Keith Knight, me old mucker. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Keith?
I've been getting stitched up by cat and granddaughter. Not a problem at all, man. I appreciate you watching any time, Keith, me old mucker. Hope you're keeping well. And tell Cat to stop cheating and your granddaughter. The Sky Striker looked like it was going to fail. It was just the Rancor backers jumping in when the project failed that got it across the line. Really? Wow.
Oh, so they ran at the same time? Or
they
roughly
did run them pretty much. Yeah, they were back to back, weren't they?
See, this is the thing as well. I don't get why they run these back HasLabs like at the same time or back to back, because you've got your Marvel, then you've got your Ghostbusters, then you've got your Star Wars, you got your G.I. Joe, you got your Transformers. The people aren't made of money, and these things aren't cheap.
I bet there's a good percentage of people that collect both.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Oh, I want this and I want that.
Yeah.
Rather than I'm just people like me who just want Star Wars.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of money to fork out.
We're also going to make sure that you've got to fund it right before Christmas.
Yeah.
You pick. Buy toys for your kids or for you.
I thought the Sky Striker was a waste. It's just the same vehicle retooled. It is, but it came with. I don't know what to say about the Sky Striker. I'm like pretty gutted, and I'm tempted to sort of move it on because I think there's no point because I've got the original one. I've got the Action Force one, so I've got that.
Yeah,
I'm very happy with that. As cool as that looks, that Sky Striker, I just like the look of it. I am tempted. Great. I am tempted to move it on. I am tempted.
But I was, I turned it into a Cobra Sky Striker. But the dumb thing was that they screen printed G.I. Joe logo on the side of the jet up front by the cockpit. So you got this set of Cobra stickers, but then when it got to that, you were like, what the? And so I kind of have it in, my head canon that Cobra stole it. Yeah, nicked it and then just put a Cobra. But it was like, you ding dongs. You're making all these, they had like 4 different sticker sets for that. But nope, the G.I. Joe logo will be already applied.
Robert's Infinite Realms has put a giant corporation that's cancelled G.I. Joe more times than I can count. It's such a shame because I think it's, I don't know. I just, mental. Ben Stutley, hello, sir. Evening also. Hey, I'm late. Well, that's all right. Like I say, I just watch whenever you can, mate. I don't expect everybody to be here right now watching all the time from the start. It's all good. It's all good. I'm not worried about things like that.
What's up, Tim Hayes? Tim Hayes in the chat.
Have we got Tim Hayes? Hey, Tim.
Yep. Good to see you, pal.
So Santa Des is like library books for.
Just steal a little, they'll never know.
Hi, Yols Chat Legends. Hello, sir, to you. Adam Baby's still here. Hello. Someone mentioned library books. Oh, look at that. He's like a little meerkat and he pops up. Oh, library books. We got Dino. Hello. Oakley Taylor, Retro Hunters. How are you? How are you doing? Nice you to join us. Thank you very much. Crikey, it must be pretty early in the morning in Australia. Sunday, 26th of October, Southend on Seaford. That's the one. Look at that. He loves it, doesn't he? He loves it. It's all good.
All advertising.
Nice. Never a shameless plug, mate.
Not
Never
a shameless plug.
If anybody wants to plug anything, feel free. It's all good.
Well, if the US dollar ever recovers, I'm hoping to go to that one in October.
Which one's this?
The Southend on Sea. Is that it?
Yeah. Are you coming over?
I want to, but with the US dollar tanking a bit and cost of travel, I'm kind of waiting to see if I can afford to go over this October or if I have to go next year.
Oh, okay. Well, it'd be nice to see you. You're probably thinking, yeah.
Oh, great to see everyone over there. I haven't been to the UK
since definitely. Delvin Seat, going to be a busy few weeks. NEC, Echo, and Adams Toy Fair. It all comes at once, mate. Absolutely. Yeah. Gaps put. I heard there was some loose tea bags in the trash compactor. You may knock it. Don't knock it until you try it. That's all I can say. I know, Andy, although I'm not at NEC or Echo. Yeah, because you don't like Echo. And I don't know what I'm not too sure what's happening with NEC.
Well, I think the hotels are just either booked up or just crazy money. So
that's nuts. 200 quid for the Premier Inn. It's like what?
Yeah, when it was like 50 quid last time.
Yeah, 50, 60, and then you got breakfast and
Well, Martin and Steph played it cool because they booked well in advance.
Yeah.
And now everybody else is going not for the toy fair, but I think they've got other things going on that weekend as well. But me and Scuba were saying earlier, it's a shame that we don't have toy fairs like they do in the States, where you've got the Ohio Toy Fair, which goes on for how long?
Friday night and then all day Saturday.
See, so you got that, and then you've got Joe Fest, which goes on from Friday night,
Saturday night, Sunday to
and then you get NEC, supposedly the biggest toy fair in the UK, one day between
9 to 2.
Yeah.
You better get there, and by 2:00, everybody's packing up their stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, mental.
So Scuba, what would you say is better, Joe Fest or the Ohio show?
Ohio show.
Yeah.
Yeah, way bigger. Way bigger.
Wow.
But
is better for buying or better for talking to people?
Both.
So is Joe Fest more sort of niche, as in Joe?
No, it's still very much. That's what I'm trying to get the word out. It's no matter what you're into, you can find it there, and multiples. Not just like, oh, there's one dude selling Star Wars. Like, no, there's quite a few. Motu, any kind of vintage toys. It's just more heavily G.I. Joe, and now even Action Force, because like Stefan and Steven, came over with a huge display of Palatoy goodness. So which that was, think of it like Joe Fest is now, it's like 1.5 times NEC, if not double NEC, as far as the space.
Wow. So the first O-ring figure that Robert got was a Micronaut. Yes, I'm that old. Yeah. I'm just going to skip through the chat. We've been going just over 2 hours. I don't want to keep you too long, Scoop, because I know you're going to be doing another live stream.
Of course,
First O-ring, and the black hole figures. Okay, that was George.
Yeah.
So, Scoob, do you want to plug anything?
Just check out Chasing 80s Toys with Chris Miwa's travel log video to Joe Fest. You see lots of faces you'll recognize in that one, and I think he had a good time. Try to give him a good taste of Americana for the 4 days or so that he was here. So
yeah, that's cool. I love that video. I thought that was awesome. Norwich Toy Fair next week, Scuba. Anything you are looking for? Looking out for? Should I say?
I'll have to have a think, Terry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Jess, how about you? Do you want to plug anything?
On my Instagram, I have a lot of Micro Machine stuff to show off, but I'm moving in a month, so it's all boxed. But I'm working. It's a 3-day weekend, so I'm working on miniatures that I'm painting. So I'll be showing them off on my Instagram.
Cool.
Both miniatures as well as like little accessories for my Joes.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
I love it.
Cool. The Rattler HasLab came with Red Shadow's skull stickers. Oh, there you go. Sunday, 7 minutes past 8 in the morning, for crying out loud, in the land down under. Hello, usual Mike. How are you? Hoping you're keeping well. Good to see you, my friend. That Rattler HasLab looks amazing, but the size of it is just insane. Yeah, I know. Someone's backed it.
You gonna hang it over the bed there, Stu?
I said someone. I didn't say it was me. I'm hopefully George is in bed now. I think it's. Oh yeah, no.
No,
yeah.
No, she's not. She just went.
Mike, the old Mucker. Good morning. G'day, Mike. Hope all is well with you and the family. Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure, Georgie. No, thank you very much. Tim Hayes. Hello, Tim Hayes. Hoping you are keeping well, my friend. Des, is there anything you want to plug?
No, just the last quiz tomorrow night with Zoe and your good self.
Yes.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Nice.
While you're here, what was going on with the spelling last week? Because I know Gary Moore he's not happy. Not happy. Glastonbury.
Yeah.
Or Glastonbury. Well,
all I can say is, Zoe said, as long as it looks right and they say it right, then go with it. And I think we were all happy. We were all happy at the time. Obviously, at the end, it sort of went a bit. Well, if we hadn't given him that, but
did he say it right though? I can't remember how he said it.
Well, sort of.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Stop
matter.
living in the past, Stu.
There was a good and a berry.
I put it down to Bet. I think it was Bet's fault, and Bet's not here, so
I'm waiting for the laugh.
or abuse, one of the two.
Yeah.
What's this? Do you know the stupid thing is? I've got this bloody great big screen in front of me, and I'm still looking at the small screen. Unbelievable. Georgie's wide awake and making notes. Yeah, I'm sure she is. Yeah.
She's on a 10. She's watching downstairs. She's on about a 10-second delay. She's just started laughing.
No wonder you tried to butter George up with a PlayStation 4, Stu. It's all becoming clear now.
He's not dumb.
I don't know what you're talking about. Got to go, power, get the meal low.
Yep.
No worries, George.
See you,
Take
George.
care, mate. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. We're not going to be here much longer. Don't listen to Gary. It will lead to more rule changes. Oh, dear. Des, it didn't look right, nor did he say it right. Well, great stream with Woody and Stu and Scuba. Great giveaway. Badger and Des was a great addition. Guests, everyone, have a great evening. Thank you very much, Ricardo. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody in the chat, to everybody who has supported me over these last few years, for helping me get to 1,000 subs. It does mean a lot. Thank you so much. I've always said, while I'm enjoying doing it, I'll carry on doing it. I'm not in it to make a fortune or make money and stuff like that. I'm just happy showing off collections and getting to chat with awesome people like yourselves and taking banter and shit off the chat and stuff like that week in, week out. It's all right. I've got big shoulders. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Monster Zach, you have until Friday this coming week, 3 p.m. UK time, to message me your contact details and I will get those bits sent out for you. If I don't hear from you, it will be null and void, and I'll have to think of something else. So we'll see.
Keep it for next year's 24-hour giveaway.
Who's saying on a minute? Whoa! Don't. Let's just. Whoa! Thank you, Stu. Pete,
yes, Stu
and Badger. Thanks for everyone in the chat. Thank you, JT. Awesome stuff. See you, everyone. Thank you, Zombie. What's this? Awesome stream, Stu. Congrats. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. Awesome live stream, Stu, Scuba, and everyone in the chat. Congrats on the 1,000 subscribers, Stu, and take care, everyone. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. Take care. We shall see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. on the same channel for the final of the Sunday night pub quiz live from the Thistledew. Take care. I just want to say thank you to Scuba. It's all your fault. That's all I'm going to say. Des T, thank you very much. Jess, thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it. Thank you. Who's this? Dan Robinson. Hello, Darren. How are you? You're in the final tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Tomorrow's winner.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so he says. Yeah. All right. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
See you, chat.
Awkward wave.